care about its health. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, we're live. Sorry, I switched to live too quickly.
It's okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Bear with us. I'm moving the TV. Oh, I have a lot of objects to move if I want to wrangle this TV. Okay, Waddle
It's okay, I can move closer to you.
Okay, Saki. we can have our own space. I just got to move the Wii U. All these games. What? Something got sticky down there. Oh my god, that's gross.
I do not like that.
Or maybe not. I'm gonna say not. Maybe that there. Okay, no, there's something sticky there.
What's that other noise? Oh, is that us through your phone?
Yes. That won't be echoing for long. Let's pause it. Okay. Turning. Nothing exploding. Okay, good.
It's cool.
Slide.
Hey, Noreen.
Welcome to the Scarlet Devil apartment complex, which we cannot name. We can no longer say the name of where we live or the complex, or people could stalk me.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, stop turning off.
melted gummy.
It's possible. You could never roll that kind of thing out
You
here.
might have spilled some like coffee or something too.
Yeah. I do be snacking.
Anyway, hello.
Hello, gang. All right, would you like to work in your Jiko Shokai while I
My Jiko Shokai.
while I put things together?
My Jiko the Jiko Shokai I do for my kids.
Whatever works.
No. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm usually in the chat as Nathan, but I go as MuZe online. I just met Rilla. I'm also yes, and working as an English ALT.
Yeah.
But you can check. I don't know if you put my links and stuff in the description or something.
I will.
Yeah.
Next time we take a pause.
Yeah. But you can check me out on the web at those links. I have too many YouTube channels, but the one that's actually Nathan is probably where I'm most active, in heavy quotes, and where I have the most videos, certainly. You can also check me out at Wordpress, where I'm too cheap to buy an actual domain name, but I upload weekly poems, short stories, or a campaign journal, a narrative campaign journal.
That is the shit. We like that. That is the shit.
Yeah, I'm actually approaching the end of it. I'm going to be uploading Arc 2 or Part 2. And it'll probably finish by, I want to say summer. And in that case, I think it's approaching like 100k words when it's finished.
Nice.
Before like supplemental materials and stuff, like about setting, so.
A good beefy journal.
It's a lot, so if you want to sink your teeth into something, definitely check out my WordPress.
Slay.
I'm such a shill.
That's a good show. Good job. That was a good Chico Shokai. Now let me see if we are audio synced. Okay. How is the audio sync? That's bad. That's bad. Okay, we need to do a little offset.
Sorry, figuring out audio.
Yep, sorry. This always sneaks into the actual live.
Nice to see you on the other side of the screen. Yeah! I'm so excited to be a part of Mello's stream.
Yes, you are, you're the first live... Oh, sorry, you're the first in-house stream guest, but we've had Discord stream guests.
Yes, we have. We have the Splatoon.
Yes. That was fun. That was very fruitful. I've actually been hanging out in Max's server ever since then. It's a pretty chill place.
He sounds like a chill dude.
Yeah, he's very cool. He was such a cryptid in high school. He was such a cryptid. It's funny to get to know him better now than we actually ever did. Okay, this should be a fine sync, but let's see. Yohane, Skaya, Yohane, Touhou, Yohane, Skaya, Yohane, Touhou, Yohane, Touhou.
I'm just going back and forth between my seat and Mel was nice enough to make me pancakes, so I'm eating pancakes right now.
It's traditional. Okay, we are synced enough for the press. We scared away all of the viewers. I looked while I was with the TV. We went from whatever, like 3 or whatever we had at the beginning down to 1. And I'm like, that is the Melavania seal of quality right there. That's what we do here.
Well, I have 3 viewers right now. So,
hey, we're back. Everyone came back. Have you watched, we were just talking about Genshin. Have you watched the story for Chiori, the seamstress, where she throws people?
No.
So her thing is that she is an extremely good seamstress, but she has an inherent like anti-authority sort of disrespect thing. So her little thing that they introduce her with is like really fine aristocrats will come into her place and be like, I demand to be seen before this commoner, and she will throw them out despite the fact that it is like complete social suicide. Like she doesn't give a fuck, and ever since she was a kid she's like, I don't understand why we would respect these people more than other people, and just like is so disrespectful. And my friend assigned me this character, and I'm like, I think you're right, because I have never been afraid to throw people out of my stream when there's only 2 people. Like I have never been afraid to have like 4 viewers and be like, hey you, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Or like, you know, I have 141 subs and I'll like block somebody if they're being racist or something. Like, you get out of here. I don't need you. Like, I don't.
Hey, you fuck.
I don't need 200 subs.
Get out of here.
Literally.
Arena. Curvy pancakes. Yes.
Well, it's a sore topic. No, it is curvy pancakes.
They are curvy pancakes.
Because I serve them in the fine Kirby cutlery, the fine Kirby silverware. But the Kirby pancake pan is an ongoing thing. I bought one from the Kirby Cafe, and it's not usable.
You can't use it for pancakes.
Even at the lowest setting, you have to. It just, the pancakes stick on impact. They immediately stick. I've Googled how to not have pancakes stick, and they still stick. It's a nightmare. It's a complete nightmare.
You gotta coat it in oil.
I did though. I used I dipped a paper towel into the oil and I carefully slathered everything, and even then. Yeah.
By the way, sorry if my voice is like super weird because I'm eating, but also, should I tell the story? Last week I got canker sores at the back of my throat, and so it's been an entire week, like the final week of classes. Kids are going crazy. You gotta be allowed to like get their attention. Yeah. And I've just been destroying my throat over and over again. Mm-hmm. So like my voice is such a mess. Yeah, there is a war zone back there. Wow. So this is here we go. So this is Touhou, right? So yes. MuZe knows Touhou pretty well. I know Metroidvanias pretty well, and I've even played another game in this engine by Team Ladybug, and I adore it. So this is quite the meeting. Play? So it was called Shin Megami Tensei Synchronicity Prologue. It's a promotional Metroidvania that they made for the Shin Megami Tensei like 4 game or something. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what's going on in the story, but the gameplay was unbelievable. It would have been like a solid like BB plus tier contender in my top 10 games of 2022 if I remembered that I played it. But I beat it so quickly that when I was doing my top 10 list, I forgot, and I completely forgot about the game, and I haven't talked about it ever since. But that game rips. It's really good. Right. Okay, so I do know quite a bit about Touhou. Mm-hmm. I think for anyone who doesn't know Touhou, or who has gone on the Touhou train, it's a big, like, internet presence, right? It's for everywhere. And so in high school, I got fed up, and I was like, I'm going to play the entire series just to know what all the memes are talking about. And I did. I played 1 through 15. I cleared every single game. Mm-hmm. Not a true clear. I didn't, like, 1cc, though. I like, used as many continues as I needed.
I see, yeah.
But I did 1 through 15, and I was like, okay, now I can call myself, like, a Touhou fan. And then I have not touched any of the games past 15.
I see. Past 15. Oh, God forbid. We played 15 and then stopped.
Like, yeah. But, well, okay, now there's 16, 17. I think 18 just came out, including the, 18 came out last year, I think.
I don't know any series with 18 games. Like, even Final Fantasy is only 16.
It's the longest running doujin game.
That's
in
amazing.
The world.
Well, that's also the thing, is it's also one of the oldest indie games, which is another pretty interesting point. I'm just not familiar. I've recently become interested in Vocaloid, right? And I think it's cool how anybody can make that. And Touhou is really similar, right? Because I think Touhou is even less of a centralizing presence than Krypton Corporation or whatever. Is that even the name? Kyra? What is the name of the Miku right holders? I don't even know.
No idea.
So
I just call it
Miku Corp. But Miku Corp. So I forgot. So MuZe also plays a lot of bullet hells and shooting games. So this is actually like a crazy meeting of the minds.
Yes. I love shooting out or SDGs.
SDGs, yeah.
So they're really fun.
Sustainable Development Goals.
Sustainable development goal. I hate that so much. Anyway,
So I definitely know both of the Scarlet sisters from memes
so
and
this
stuff.
is Rumelia.
This is Rumelia. I know their
She's
faces
the
really
super
well.
charismatic older sister, vampire
Okay.
sister. She claims she's related to Vlad Tepes.
Really?
Yeah, she
Oh,
does.
wow. Well, she belongs well in this channel.
Are you ready, Sakuya?
So she's her master.
Yeah,
Yes,
Sakuya
she's
is
just-
a maid.
she's just
Sakuya is the head maid of the Scarlet Devil Mansion.
So this game is just Rumelia fucking with her maid.
Is it? I don't
It
know
seems
anything.
it seems like she's just sending her out on
She's the type, yeah.
Oh my god.
The entire first game of the Windows era is 6. Starts because she just wants to take a walk outside, and so she envelops Gensokyo in a red fog. It's a scarlet fog.
Okay. So here we go.
She looks tired.
She's yeah.
Where am I?
The official Sakuya voice. You hear me, Sakuya? This is my space.
This is Lady Romelia's voice. I can't do this. What do you mean by space?
This is a magic space I made based on Gensokyo. So this is like illusory past Tokyo or Kyoto.
Okay, so Gensokyo is like kind of Edo area, but it was
Okay.
sectioned off from reality as like kind of a yokai reserve.
Okay.
So like to protect yokai, and there are humans in it because yokai need human fear to survive.
Oh, okay.
So they like terrorize the village,
I see. So it's
but they're not allowed to kill the villagers.
So it's cut off from like Edo, like Tokyo.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
got
like
it.
it's pretty raw.
All right. Okay.
That's all Sakuya entertaining me.
It literally, I'm like.
This looks like it won't be a straightforward game.
So I think I believe they mentioned something about like I don't have my powers. I think in Japanese that may have been a more direct like this is gonna be a non-linear game kind of joke, but in English it feels more subtle. I think they were making a reference to the fact that it's a Metroidvania.
Oh,
So now I will do a lore dump. I've been playing a little bit of this game, and I've been getting a feel for it. I've been getting a pulse on it, you might say.
Good.
And
she does have verbalizer, right?
yeah, yes, it's more subtle when she's not using time magic. So the art style is amazing. Team Ladybug already made just like a super rich world with the Jack Brothers game, which that's actually what I call it. The Shin Megami Tensei game. You play as Jack Frost and Jack Skellington or whatever, and it's basically like another Jack Brothers game. And that's how I remember it. So they are super good, super fun, super well animated, just ridiculously fun action. And this has been the same thing. So the pixel art style is super nice on its own. And I've been enjoying like the Edo vibes. I certainly am an Edo enjoyer myself, so it's definitely kind of unique to me. But what is killing me is just how fucking well Sakuya is realized with the movement stuff. So
She does look very good.
she throws knives, and as you can see, I've found she has forward, up, which has its own cool animation. She spins. I've been doing everything I can to enjoy this. Slow down time, see more of it.
You can see the rain.
Yeah, the rain. Yeah, the slowing down time is probably going to be one of the coolest gimmicks. But also there is a downward knife throw, which is the same as we were just talking about, Beam in Kirby. This is my favorite move in Kirby. So this Metroidvania is already heads and shoulders ahead of the competition.
All it takes is the downward diagonal.
Yeah, it's hard to, the moving downward diagonal, it adds so much to a video game, I tell you. So she is a really fun character to control.
Hey, I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry.
Oh, Robbie. That's Robbie.
Ravi.
Sometimes I call them Raffle out loud, or sorry, Yaffle. not
Yaffle.
directing them, but no, it's Robbie.
Yo, Yaffle, what's up?
What's up? I'm glad to have you, Robbie. Oh, Robbie's so funny. I don't know if you saw my post. I made my friend play Gato Roboto. We were having a Hollow Knight night, and I forced her to play Gato Roboto for vibes, and so that she could experience a game that's not ball-breakingly hard. And right now, Robbie and their partner are running a video game book club, and we voted to play Gato Roboto this month, so it's Gato Roboto Cult.
Okay, so here's a little lore dump of my own. This, that's a Kappa.
Okay, that's a Kappa.
That's a Kappa tank.
A Kappa? Yeah, I picked
it's-
up on the tank part.
Yeah. But it's probably driven by one of the Kappa. I'm the most notorious Kappa in. I shouldn't use notorious.
The most notorious
But
Kappa
the most
in
prominent
Gensokyo.
Kappa in Touhou is Nitori,
Nitori.
like the furniture store.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Bakinekos. They're so cute. House cats.
House cats.
They got the roof over their head.
Oh, okay. LMAO, it's subtle. That fish
She
didn't
has
need to
so
die.
many. Oh my god, though. the fluid motion.
Yes, it's beautiful.
But I was just about to say there's so many JoJo references.
That is so funny.
Sakuya herself is just a giant JoJo reference to Dio.
Oh, really?
Because she stops time like Dio, and she throws a whole bunch of knives like Dio.
Oh, God. So this is actually an introduction to JoJo. This is the closest I've ever been to JoJo's.
Hiyade no Akio. Akio is like an archivist, and she's... The Akio clan is basically they're like a line of archivers, but it's actually one person who gets reincarnated over and over again to chronicle all of Gensokyo. And by the way, this character never shows up in a game. She only shows up in Zoon's, there's like a separated discography series called Akio's Untouched Scores. She also shows up in manga, but she's like just this side character who's like, yeah, and she like brings all the PC98 goodness to us.
That's wild. She's really cute, actually. She's like one of my favorite Touhou
cute,
designs already. I like her hair.
I think you'd really like Satori then.
She's very, her hair is very voluminous, which is something I like. She's got cool hair.
They all have very voluminous hair in the original portraits.
Well, okay, that's pretty appealing then.
It's a time looking at their original portraits.
Is it kind of like retro?
No.
Oh, really?
Okay, Zoon art, I like Zoon art, but it's an acquired taste.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Quirky.
Something feels off.
She must. What? So is that an inside joke? Oh my god, you're gonna explain all these jokes to me?
No.
Is it because she's like, I don't know, like not real?
I think it's because she's not real. I don't know the plot of this game. So.
I see.
By the way, I love how there's just a payphone.
Yeah, it's so fucking. I made another I prepared another trick while I was getting a pulse on this.
Nitori, I think it's just a reference to the
it's actually
company.
the furniture.
I think it's actually because she has the same color scheme as the furniture. You know, green and blue.
Wonderful. We love that. That feels very in line with the game so far. Nitori is valid. That sounds like two birds. Well, I think bird counters is actually feathers.
I like how she picks up the phone. You're right.
Exactly, picks it up. She starts
We're
scribbling.
right next to each other.
She starts scribbling furiously too. It's really freaking funny.
Don't worry about the details.
Yeah. So my thought on this game so far is it's not the first time I've had this thought. The localization feels a little bit like stiff. I don't know if it's kind of a Touhou thing.
Yeah, that might be a Touhou thing.
I think it is a Touhou thing because I was helping my friend. I was basically looking at her machine translations for a Touhou game,
yeah.
and it was really funny how I was like, "This sounds really stiff. Are you okay with this?" And she's like, "No, it's fine." So like, I kind of feel like it's part of the style.
The original Japanese is also kind of like a little slapsticky.
Well, that's the thing is that I was looking at this Japanese, and it was like my 4th year of Japanese, and I'm like, girl, like this is really hard Japanese. Like I'm taking classical, so you're lucky. But yeah, it's
they speak oddly.
Yes,
it's the tanuki. Okay, so
tanuki.
I noticed this before, but when you get close to bullets, what is that spell card, or is that the card back there?
Card?
Yeah, in the left.
Oh, we have to come back once we get a slide move. We don't have one at the start.
Okay.
Metroidvania moment.
Metroidvania,
yeah, it's a proof that I've been living in Japan that those tanuki remind me of anything. I don't think I would have ever seen them if I didn't like see random like rural like I don't know like restaurants or whatever in Japan. I definitely saw them in real life for the first time.
The giant testicle.
Yeah, the big ol'.
They love talking about it. Anyway, if you get close to bullets in Touhou, and this is kind of the signature thing in Touhou. Is you'll collect grays. So you just saw some grays pop up there. And that's when you get too close to a bullet, but you don't get hit by the bullet.
Yes.
Yes, here's the tank part.
Here's Nitori.
I think it's Nitori anyway.
I think you're right. I think a girl's supposed to pop out of this from what I remember.
Yeah. Yep, that's Nitori.
Alright, here we go.
Right? She's...
The flight test was a success. Like, this is how my robot talks in D&D.
It is, yeah. Harmony is like that.
Yes, exactly.
You are Nitori, right?
What's this vehicle?
This robot I made.
You know the characters, you can voice them.
I don't really know. They don't have official voice. Anyways, human. What are you doing here? This Nitori seems to be an imposter too. They're all sus.
It's a big old game of Among Us in this house.
Yeah. Let's try talking to her. This is so edgy. I have my reasons. What about you? I'm flight testing this while doing some business. In the rain? That seems like a bad time to flight test.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Yeah, you're right, Nuri, and that's very much Tono-sama. There's a big robot in the Love Live Fantasy spinoff. They made one girl who was a diver into a diver who dives for scrap and uses stuff to be a mechanic. So now she's like a steampunky engineer with a robot familiar.
That's very cool.
That's pretty cool.
A watch. Sorry, but I already have a favorite watch. Yes. So this is the thing. She has. It's called the Luna Dial, and it's what allows her to stop time. Or I think that's the fanon. I think maybe she can just stop time on her own.
Okay. I think, well, looking at the we're at so many levels of nerdy right now. If you look at the UI up top here, there's a chain connecting to the center dial. I think it's already made to look like a watch, so I think we're meant to feel like the watch is kind of powering the gameplay. That's kind of my impression.
You can't use your power dot, right? I don't know, you were
stopping
time before.
A little bit. I can use it a little bit, but this gives us an upgraded version. Like a very big upgraded version.
This is some strong magic. You should be able to use your power gun with this. I like how Nitori is just carrying this. Right? It should be on Sakuya, but Nitori just has it for some reason.
I think Remelia is behind this.
Oh, you're my acquaintance, so I'll give you this powerful magical artifact.
Yeah, that is specific to you. I'll take it if it is free.
Oh, by the way, the music in the background. This is Nitori's boss theme, and it's called, I think, Candid Friend.
Oh, is she candid?
She's pretty honest, but she's a lot of Kappa are like supposed to be very shy.
Oh, okay.
And insensitive. The normal music, Eternal Clock. Whoa.
This is pretty big.
It can control my power to manipulate time. Yeah, this is Sakuya's The World.
Oh wow. Oh, Zaworld though. Yeah, I'm familiar enough with that.
Yeah. It's annoying to depend on a tool, but I'll use it for now. Good. Oh, so you have like I don't know how much.
It comes back up. Yeah.
Anyway, the song in the background is Night of Nights, which is Sakuya's theme, and I think it's... No, it's not. It's, No, this is Luna Dial. Sorry, in the background.
That's gonna be something my fans have to hear forever now, because it's a good track. I'll be using it as background. So I've been working on this. Yeah. So watch this. When I buy something to heal from the vending machine, the can pops out of me in kind of a random place.
Yeah.
There's this little mini game where you... Oh, I think I already dropped this one. There's a mini game where you can use the frickin' time dial to bring a can to the trash, but it is so hard to make it actually fall in because it's random. I got it once while I was prepping.
Does it do anything for you?
Yes, a number goes up. Oh, damn, it fell. I did this like 7 times before I got one. Nope, it's on the floor. So as you were saying,
I'm so enthralled. Let's check chat. I don't know. It's got a Roboto month. Yes. Deep Blue finishing Gatos next. 2 chickens. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm bad. I've never been on stream before, so
you're fine. Usually pretty easy to keep tabs on our chat. Everybody's usually not too many people, not too many messages. I got one!
You got points.
So it's green and I got points, which is so funny. Oh, look up here. I got 10 gold.
Oh, you got gold.
I got currency.
Yeah, don't litter, kids. You get gold if you...
It takes a lot of trial and error to recycle, though.
What about these MP recovery?
So, yeah.
I guess grazing does that.
Oh, it's so... I'm never gonna get tired of this. The friggin... the knives stuck in time is so damn cool.
That's very cool.
That is very much a hook for a game.
It's I think it happens in the JoJo anime.
Oh my gosh.
That's how they do he throws knives.
I can't believe I brought you out here to help enrich me on JoJo's. I'm sorry, in Touhou. And what I learned is I'm learning about JoJo.
There's a lot of JoJo references in Touhou.
That's so funny.
Remelia has a lot of JoJo references too.
Oh, here we go. So I've heard this is a very puzzly Metroidvania, and I hope that I'm not disappointed. So I come off. Ah, we're close. There we go.
Can you just I was supposed to say something else. I forgot.
That's okay. We don't need those.
But yeah, I love Touhou. Scarlet embodiment of Scarlet Devil, which is where Sakuya is from. She's a boss in that game. She's a stage 5 boss.
Oh. I like that for her.
She's also really difficult. She's not as difficult as the final boss, obviously. But, she has really wonky hitboxes. Because in early Touhou, most of the bullets they actually had square hitboxes.
Huh.
But she uses knives, which are not square. So you would try and you would try and graze them, and you'd get hit. Even though the sprite was not hitting you.
Look at the way that she paused. She is nothing but a blur in this frame. I really enjoy that. Bathtub here.
Do these swirly things have a name? I believe they're just will-o-wisps.
That's probably what I would say too, like a will-o'-the-wisp.
What? It's a kitsune. I think they're literally like foxfire.
Oh, I think you're right about that. A foxfire.
These are also kappa.
Yeah, they're chill.
I don't know what the fish are though. They have like Sans Undertale eyes.
They really do. And the way that they're arced reminds me of, what are these assholes? I'm wasting my clock. These assholes are in there's some castle or something down like in Shikoku or Kansai that's really popular. Oh, he's looking right at us. And it's some kind of mythological like dolphin lion thing. And it is the Rainmaker in Splatoon. In Splatoon there's a mode where you carry one of them and it fires some stuff. So I believe that it's that lion, tiger, fish thing.
The merlions.
The merlion, yes.
Not in Japan, not a Japanese thing.
Oh, I see. Well, there is one. All I know is it's like dolphin lions or something. They're very.
So I guess graze in this game gives you MP back.
That's good. Recycle. How do I open this fucking door?
I don't know.
Time door? Why am I not? How does this door work? My Metroidvania brain is confused.
You need a different skill.
I guess so. Which is funny because I kind of don't, because I already got to the other side.
Yeah.
I don't need to take this from you.
No.
What am I doing? Oh, it's the wrong. This is never gonna get old, is it? Knives.
Probably not. You still missed.
I did miss. Fuck this cat.
Let's see. Yeah, so Sakuya is like a run under. You can. I think I've uploaded to one of my channels, like the cheesiest stage 5 clear of Sakuya ever.
What'd you do to the poor girl?
It's just it was just a really bad run, and I somehow still managed to clear.
Oh, is this save or a fast travel?
It's
a
like
fast travel, yeah.
It's really got that Metroidvania map.
Yeah, I really do be having that Metroidvania map.
Yes, so Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, I'm getting so sidetracked. It's probably the only game I have a lot of experience on Lunatic.
Okay.
Which is the hardest difficulty. So Touhou usually has 4 difficulties.
You play the hardest?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Touhou usually has 4 difficulties, easy, normal, hard, and Lunatic. Don't be fooled, I think hard is usually what is considered like the equivalent of arcade mode in a lot of like cave games.
Which is super fucking hard?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of industry standard. Hard is like industry standard.
Oh, okay.
Are you going to do this with every vending machine?
I want to get good. I'm not going to leave this unenjoyed.
But I've played Lunatic. I never got the Lunatic 1cc, but I probably could right now, because I've been playing other shmups, and I took a long break from Touhou and bullet hells in general for college, which was really sad.
It happens.
I just noticed you can stand on water during time.
Yeah, they used that last room to teach us this. I probably need to pause. Can I fit? No, I can't fit. I could fit if I could move, but I can't. Yeah, so far the puzzles are fun. Like right off the bat, these time puzzles, you can't take this kind of thing for granted, because like Symphony of the Night is so funny in the way that it will have puzzles like this, like specifically like things you step on. It will use the puzzle once. It'll be mildly fun. You never see him again. There are numerous. So Castlevania is like, yeah, we'll do a puzzle. One puzzle.
Is that Beto Beto-san?
I don't know. It's really scary, and that thing did a lot of damage to me. Ooh.
Holy shit.
Kill it before it could do anything. I guess if I have the ability to stop any enemy before they can attack me with as many knives as I want, they probably have the freedom to make pretty tough enemies in this game. I've never heard it described as hard, but I could see it. I hope this has difficulty settings like a normal Touhou game. That'd be really satisfying.
I have no idea.
So one of my first things that made me curious about Touhou was a meme that was compiling all of the different descriptions for the difficulties. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say you gotta be more specific because there are a lot of Touhou memes.
Oh yeah. But a meme about like the things that they say about their fans in the lunatic modes are really funny.
What do they say? Like, you can go in a shower and not get wet.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Or just like Just like, you know, like normal for people who have jobs, like, or like easy for people who have jobs, normal people who play a lot of games, hard for people who are a little bit sweaty, and like lunatic for like insane people, like people who have lost the way in life. It's really silly.
I think hard is a pretty nice difficulty for me. Like I could probably not lines, but like 1 or 2 CC.
Oh, this is hard. Ah, these guys are really tough. They do proper damage with their spells. You have to kind of respect them.
Respect the pouch. Do you remember that?
That's Capri Sun, yeah. I do remember that. Hashtag American culture.
I've been indoctrinated so much
into Capri Sun.
Just by American consumerism.
Yeah.
Look at me. I went to college.
Yeah, American consumerism. You can also go online to learn that phrase.
That's true.
Oh, the phones are our saves. Did they heal us?
I don't know. That would be nice. No.
They don't heal us.
What's the blinking number on the top left?
It might be my level. I think it's my level, which I want to say is probably my HP and MP stats and nothing else, although it might be the damage that I do as well. Actually, let's get a look at the systems of this game, eh? So there's a whole bunch of different gems that I'm collecting.
Yeah, I don't know what you do with those.
I don't know what those are. We have purple, light blue, dark blue, yellow, red, and a really pretty green one, and a diamond. Like Luigi's Mansion. I'm right at home. Luigi's Scarlet Vermilion Mansion.
I have no idea what the gems are for, because they're not in, like, Touhou. No.
So my knife stat is 18.
There's some knives. Oh, that's probably the number of knives you have.
That makes sense. Or maybe, like, 18 rounds of the knives, because...
you definitely throw more than 18.
Yes!
Now that I think about it, yeah.
Oh, so attack and defense are decimal single digits. 6.0, 1.2... Time is 100? I don't think
that's
my max time
I think that's
Oh,
like,
it is.
Yeah.
It is my max.
As the thing,
so
that's the milliseconds you got it?
So, something like that. So I don't think that there's equipment, so I think that leveling up boosts all these stats, probably.
Okay.
That's pretty fun. I love, actually, I was skeptical the first time that I played a Metroidvania with RPG elements. I was like, it was actually Castlevania, and I was like, what's so fun about that? Because to me, an RPG has to be like pretty deep, you know, like it has to have like like 20 different upgrades for every different thing, and like a crafting system. Yeah, because I grew up with like Dragon Quest and Pokemon.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
But it's really, really fun actually. I think RPG systems are really, really fun in a Metroidvania. Yeah. Gotta get gamer. Uh-oh. Oh, we're low. We're really low. Can you still spin?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, I guess you know what? I need the cans. But if I backtrack now...
They'll respawn.
It'll respawn. But you know, I'm not afraid of them. I need to get my cans. You could have dropped something there. That was scary, actually. But no, I find that they are the perfect motivator. Holy crap, that thing could have killed me right there. This is bad. This is bad.
Yeah.
Ow. That explosion sound effect! I was trying to figure out if I'm invulnerable.
No, I don't think you're invulnerable.
Yeah, exactly. And gems feel like currency, so I bet there's like a shop or something later. What would we buy?
I wonder if Nitori is the shop.
Oh, that would make sense. I wonder if Nitori is the shop.
Because she's the furniture store.
This is such a funny stream. We have Touhou references, Metroidvania, because I'm going to be pointing out Symphony of the Night references in here. Yes. We have Japanese culture references. We have two Japanese degree people to some degree.
That's right.
We have JoJo's references that you know for some reason. Like, this is a extremely culturally rich game. I've been talking about how like I enjoy that kind of thing in games and how I like Splatoon for that. You really can't go any further than what we're doing right now. I don't know how to...
You gotta get through the gap first.
But like... Oh, I have to rush him. I have to rush him, basically. I thought we had a can around here.
It's to the left. Oh,
there's HP. Oh, it's an HP upgrade. How do I grab that? I don't know if I can grab that.
You need to unlock your trans double jump.
Yeah, I know. We need to transfer gender. Yeah, thanks, Noreen. 40 minutes to first death on a Touhou game too.
40 minutes. Most Touhou games are about 25-minute, 30-minute clears.
Yeah, and they kill you more than once.
Yes. Embodiment of Scarlet Devil is considered, I think, one of the hardest just because it gives you so little resources to clear.
I'm so far from this can. What kind of resources do you use in Touhou?
So there are 2 resources. Well, there's technically more, but...
Wait, I'm not going back to the cans. I died. I'm fine.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
So there's, like, active resources that you can actually use are your bomb and lives.
Okay. Oh, yeah, like Mushihime, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like Mushihime-sama, there's also a power system. But unlike Mushihime-sama, every enemy usually drops power.
Okay.
And it's a whole thing.
It's almost like EXP.
It's kind of. You can usually hit, I think, max power by stage 2.
Okay. And then if you get hit, you lose some.
Yeah, if you get hit, you lose power. And if you game over, you obviously lose all your power.
Yes.
Ow.
That made me feel like I was gonna die.
Yeah.
The way that she jumps back and bleeds is really rough. Oh my god! I got stuck in the water. So if you get inside of water while it's frozen, you get stuck.
Oh, okay.
And it seems like it's a little janky because
it's a little. The water physics are a little aggressive.
It seems like the water kind of sucks you in, which makes sense because the splash physics are so weirdly realistic. They're weirdly detailed, is what it seems.
For the style, yeah.
Yeah, it's like shockingly splashy. But like honestly, swag to them if they're gonna make puzzles with it. This is my Breath of the Wild.
I died. I'm fine. Yeah.
Oh,
what is this?
What is this?
Are those like commas?
I don't know. Is this for farming?
I don't get. You got sliding knife.
Oh my god, it's a knife with a leg brace.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, so it's not merely a slide but also an attack. Oh, I am into that. I have been known. Oh, how is this gonna work?
I think you got a
sliding knife.
No.
Definitely not. See, normally in a Metroidvania, sliding knife would be. Can you
freeze time and then like jump over it onto the top of the water?
I'm gonna get stuck in the water. Oh, sliding knife!
Sliding knife, yeah.
That was wicked satisfying. That was a great puzzle right there.
They studied game design.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah. I don't recognize this location in Gensokyo. But the area you started out was the bamboo forest.
Okay.
Which is where you'll get this, aliens live. People from the moon.
Great. We love that.
They're actually the antagonists of the 8th game.
But not that game.
Oh, what game?
But we fucking die.
Get wrecked.
We fucking die. We'd have to redo all of that.
Yeah, you gotta get the knife again.
Oh god. Well, I'll get good. I'll get gooder. That's like the second time I've died while frozen.
They're not really, they're not evil.
Oh.
No one in Touhou is really evil.
Oh. Everyone seems like they're kind of fucking with each other.
Yeah, the people are just trolls.
It's kind of like real life. Well, no, there's bad people in real life.
Yeah.
No, I'm stuck.
Oh, the flowing water also stops you.
That's its own puzzle.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's actually pretty clever because it's a very natural way to make pretty interesting deep puzzles.
Oh, the blinking is your XP. That's a very nice way to condense the XP bar.
The blinking is my amount of XP before my next level.
And so there's the green, it'll fill up. It's like a gauge.
That's wicked cool. I've never seen something like that in the game.
Yeah, I've never seen something like that either.
This was a lot easier the second time. It occurs to me this is my first time getting rowdy at all in my apartment and raising our voices.
Sorry.
I am not as willing as Sarah and Hunter are to be noisy because I have one neighbor. I have two neighbors and they don't make any fucking noise. And I know the guy beneath me is just this old man who doesn't make any fucking noise. So I'm like, I could picture him being a noise complaint kind of guy. I don't know. I have no rapport with him. So.
I actually had a noise complaint yesterday.
In your apartment?
Yeah.
Which
I don't know, because I'm not very loud.
Yeah, it's like
people on stream will probably be like, you are a fucking liar, Nathan. But I'm really not that loud,
no.
so.
No, see, I've never gotten it, even though I stream every Sunday. There was one time that I thought maybe the person beneath me hit the ceiling because they were mad at me, but I have no idea what sound it is. You can't reach the ceiling; you'd have to hit it with a broom.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever had an interaction like that. But the thing is, I have zero rapport with my neighbors, so I don't want to
I don't either.
Yeah. I never even see them. All I do is I heard the guy coughing yesterday. That was the most we've interacted. That was literally it. And the walls are really thin, but nobody talks, so I do not know what the volume levels are for my apartment. This is pretty much, right here is pretty much my normal volume, but with 2 people it's so easy to get louder.
Yeah, it is.
But it's fun because that's way better for the mic, so it's like a balancing act.
Yeah.
It's because I'm always way too quiet, honestly, for a mildly strong mic.
If they're from the moon, they better be rabbits that make mochi. Actually,
They could be.
there are rabbits.
Oh, good. Are they from the moon?
Yes, there are. This is actually, there's a whole thing. There's a manga called Inaba of the Earth and Inaba of the Moon.
Oh.
Because there's 2 characters. One is Nason Inaba and the other is Touhou Inaba. And Touhou is like maybe actually the oldest character in the franchise, and she, because it's Japan, she looks like a kid.
Yeah.
But she's such a troll. She might be one of my favorite characters.
Oh.
Because she's the hair of Inaba. So she's like actually canonically like 3,000 years old.
So I can't fast travel till I backtrack. Okay.
But anyway, so Toei is an Earth rabbit, and Raisin is a.
Oh, now I get this now. You pause it before you cast it. Yes.
Raisin is from the moon, and so her ears aren't like actual like bunny ears. They're like actually bolted to her head, which is very weird. Can you slide in midair and get that?
No, I don't think I can. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Sliding and then hitting the ground is very different depending on games. It's actually how you get a sequence break in Metroid Dread. But this does fuck all. It makes you sing like a rock.
Yeah, so there are actually in Touhou 15 Legend of Lunatic Kingdom, or Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, excuse me. Or is it Legend?
I don't know.
I think it's Legend, because it's called Legacy Mode. Anyway, in Touhou 15, you go to the moon, and you fight rabbits and other people who are invading the moon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Touhou 15 was the 20th anniversary of Touhou, so Zune went really fucking crazy with it.
So does Zune write the manga?
Yes, Zune also writes the manga.
And makes the music, maybe?
Okay.
Or does Zune make the main dance?
Zune is crazy. So Zune is your...
Oh my god. I have died in such ridiculous ways.
I'm distracting you.
Well, Spikes can be tough. Spikes are... See, that's a Cave Story reference, because Spikes are really tough in Cave Story.
Yeah. Oh, no, okay, so in where was I going?
The 15, Moon...
We're talking about Zune.
What Zune is.
Okay, so Zune is the man. So Touhou is made by Team Shanghai Alice. Some people might know that.
Heard that name, yeah.
Team Shanghai Alice is not a team, it's just one person.
Oh, okay.
And it's Zune. So Zune does all the coding, he does all the art, he does all the music, he does the storyline.
Wow.
What he really doesn't do is the fighting games. So the fighting games I think are programmed by Tassifro, or Twilight Frontier is their English name.
Oh, they're fucking with me now.
Can you dash through that?
Is my knife dash faster? I suppose it ought to be a little bit faster.
I don't know. Like,
oh, you know what it is? I'm just gonna do this, go, pause it. No, I'm not quite fast enough. We're close.
Yeah, you're close.
And then get us faster to do. Oh my. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna get clipped into the water. Oh no.
This is really difficult.
What do we do? Wait, so does Zun... So I think I missed it. Does Zune make the games?
He makes the games.
Okay,
so he makes all of the mainland games, and he does quite a few of the decimal games. But he so Tassifro, Twilight Frontier, does all the fighting games. Let's see, what else? And the manga art is done by various artists.
Oh, okay.
And he like works with them. It's actually kind of wild because okay, so you're supposed to pause time,
walk over, quick unpause.
Yeah, that is really. Do you have to dash through?
Oh, we could. Yeah, we're gonna be closer if we dash. Holy crap! This is like a
proper sequencing problem.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah. So Zune. So one of the big things is like, I think like a lot of Touhou's popularity, it's kind of like Undertale. It's like, this was made by one guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
I never understood that about it. I always thought that it was much more like freeform. I kind of figured different people would make the games, but having one person make the game, because I could tell there was some kind of uniformity, like there's some actual canon, but I'm like, if different people make the main games, like A, how do we decide what's main? And B, like, you know, all this other stuff. And now I get it. If it's mostly one creator who like lets people use the characters, then I get that.
Yeah, he's pretty notorious for having such a lax copyright policy. Maybe you do have to walk through.
I think...
I think you have to walk through, then freeze time again.
Yep, we got it.
Oh, God.
The fish is gonna kill me. Fuck that fish. Nobody can be in my time space. How is time prison, Sakuya? Do you know that meme?
No.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorite memes. It's from this weird, like, kind of 4chan, or maybe it's Reddit, meme series called, like Tails Dies. It's, like, all these shitty drawings of, like, Sonic characters and, like, fucking Looney Tune characters and maybe some other characters, and there's just these insane single frame things that have come out of it as memes because it's just so far
you're
out.
so close.
I was really close. And there's one where Shadow talks for like 7 paragraphs about his time in time prison, where it's like, at first I was fine. Then after 7 years, I began to break my bones just to feel something. Then after 2,700 years, the bones would just heal on their own. Then after all of this time, I couldn't feel anything, and I was just numb. And then like, he comes back to normal time, he's talking to Sonic, and Sonic's like, oh, so now like, what happens if you break your bones normally? He's like, I've gone back to normal. And he's like, well, that's dumb. But I love that beginning, like, how is time prison, Shadow? I always say that about grad school when I catch up with people who haven't seen me in like 2 years. It's like, how is time prison, Layla? And it was like, at first it was fine, and then there was the Japanese homework, and then there was my thesis, and then I began to go numb. After I played every Castlevania game, I couldn't sense anything anymore. And it's like, well, now you've gone back to normal, and it's like, yeah, I'm fine now. Well, that's dumb.
Can you shoot diagonally upward?
No, there's a couple specific things. I can't go straight down, and there are times where I wish that I could. We can't go diagonally upward, and there's times that I wish I could. And I think that's the main ones, but I've noticed those seem kind of intentional. It's just, down, up. Yeah, there's particular blind spots. Okay, so we don't need our fast travel. So we're looking for a place to use... Well, I don't think I've explored everywhere that much. Red graze. What's red graze?
You can only steal small amounts of. Oh, so when you graze, you can refill your time too.
But less.
Hello.
I think
Is this Tori? What did you pick up?
What are you
talking about? I'm the one who installed that phone. I mean, that does make sense. Yeah. Who's
so.
responsible for cell phones in Gensokyo?
Okay.
You are? Is the clock working?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's very useful.
I'm glad to hear that. I think I'm about to get attacked.
She is the storekeeper.
Oh, good. What are we gonna buy though? We don't have any items.
I have no idea.
These could be very interesting. I know the scene from a Neryl video. Neryl makes YouTube videos about Metroidvanias, and he was like one of the biggest influences for this channel. I've watched his Luna Nights review so many times. I think we're about to get attacked. From what I remember, I think Nitori is involved. Maybe it's a different room.
Value.
I'll stop by.
Oh, okay. I lied.
Oh,
there is one character who uses. Well, actually, maybe there are a couple. But there is one character I can think of related to Scarlet Devil who does have gems, and that's Flandre.
Oh, Flandre Scarlet. Yeah. Flandre Scarlet.
So Flandre has like gems on her wings.
Oh yes, I can picture her. I can picture Ramelia and Flandre really well, just like from existing in nerd
very
space.
Popular.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to get on the.
I should be able to do
thing.
this. I think I can.
If you go to the top, let it take you out. Maybe you can.
Yeah, go further. There we go. Now we're in. Yeah, welcome to Metroidvanias, where you go places where you want to go. And it's usually a little janky. And then
I go where I want.
Yeah.
What's this? You got auto aim. Throw a knife that automatically aims for the enemy.
Oh, I haven't been spending my MP. I forgot about that. I could get spells. I've already just been enjoying the core gameplay.
Can you break that box?
Probably right. Oh no, that seems like a different upgrade.
Huh.
Wait, how do I cast auto aim?
Auto aim cost.
Maybe it's
Is
set?
it a special button?
There's like a up down.
Yeah. But is it like a button?
Maybe I am auto. Wait, I'm not casting those knives.
I cast a knife.
What's this she's doing? I guess she is throwing them. Let's see if auto aim automatically activates. No. Yes. Maybe. No. I don't think so.
Yeah, it doesn't look like an auto aim.
But what was that? Oh, it was nothing. Ah, I'm gonna die.
Okay.
I heard some noise.
Yeah. Do you maybe have to go up?
No, my triggers are doing nothing. How do
No,
I...
MP. Oh, my MP! I can't throw a knife like this!
I need to recover MP.
I need healing.
I need healing.
Genji.
Okay, so there's a meme with my friends. I was playing Triforce Heroes.
What's that? It's a key.
When are we gonna use
Such
this?
a Zelda trigger.
Yeah, we literally just brought up Zelda. Oh, red doors, red key. Okay, that's
I
weird.
think we've seen a red door before.
Yes, and it was very mysterious.
Oh, it's that one!
Yes, I was not sure what it was. So we were doing Triforce Heroes, and someone tried to bring up Overwatch. It was like, I know we hate Activision here, but like there's this Overwatch joke I want to make. And then our Wi-Fi got fucked. And then it happened again later, and we brought up Overwatch, and our internet got fucked. So do you know about the Scottish play? Like you can't say Macbeth or somebody's gonna die in a theatrical production, so they don't say Macbeth by name. So we were calling it the Japanese play because we were trying to talk about the weirdness with like the Japanese characters and how like they pretend to be making this like authentic Japanese thing, but it's all these like ninja stereotypes. So we were calling Overwatch the Japanese play because of course Activision is so Japanese.
So Japanese. That's great.
Oh, the knife's not bad. I'm starting to get a little bit overwhelmed with the controls. Like, I'm sure I'm going to learn them all and master them, but right now it's like, okay, knife, pause, knife slide, and then,
That is the good thing about STGs in my, opinion.
Simple controls.
This is very simple controls.
Yeah.
Oh, you can slide dash under now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, you can't stop me. oh, that's a really fun slide move. Oh, that was very satisfying. Where am I going? Back doesn't necessarily seem right, but I might as well save when I'm in Rome.
Let's see, what is... I was gonna say something. Chat, what was I supposed to say?
Noreen, what were they thinking? So I'm about to start doing my stupid Kirby super move thing, so whenever I pause, I'm gonna be like, got you! I have 2 games in a row where I can say I can say stupid like action shooty
You're
things.
so chuny.
I've been very immersed in Yohane's game lately. The Love Live girl who got a game, it's because she's a chuny and she gets no fucking respect. She's a chuny and the girls never call her by her persona, but she wants to be called by that name.
They keep dead naming her.
Oh my god, there's so you say that, but there is so much discourse because I was so plugged in to like the LGBT like Love Live Twitter world back when that show was airing.
Oh, they were so close.
And there literally was Yohane dead naming discourse because the only thing any of us knew to compare it to was trans people. But now they made like a vacation for her as this whole spin-off series where it's her chuny fantasy world. So she gets to be the main character and she gets to be magical. So it is her time.
Yeah, I wish I could be magical.
Well, we'll make Genjutsu no Nathan someday. Genjutsu no Muse. Oh, Noreen, by the way, I found out, we were trying to figure out the meaning of Genjutsu no Yohane. It's a pun. So Genjutsu can mean reality, but the kanji they use is illusory day.
Yeah.
Is Genjutsu a normal word? Like
I don't
illusion and
think
day?
so, but like you'd see like the Gen in Gensokyo.
Exactly, it's that Gen.
Or like the Gen in like Genjutsu.
That's exactly what it is, yeah. Or Genjutsu, yeah. Oh, this is the Nitori shop.
Yes!
So what kind of items does this game have? This
If
is
you're not going to shop, can you return the watch? Okay. Can you actually sell the...
Oh, jewels?
Oh, no, you can sell the jewels
not
for
so
cash.
much.
Let me just sell everything.
Yeah. I just called the topaz topo. My brain is getting fried.
Topo.
I have not been sleeping enough this week. Okay, so we have some money. What do we buy? The song is so goofy.
Yeah, this is her boss theme. Can you imagine? She's a stage 3 boss. Stage 3 is usually where things get a little harder. It's particularly like arcade games. Well, I shouldn't say that, particularly for cave games.
Uh-huh.
So you can buy... Are these just restorative or these increase your max?
I think these are... Oh no, consume item. Status up item. We upgrade our knives. Wait, number of knives, increase the experience points. No, that is not...
That's really expensive.
Yeah, and the wording is like, are we getting a permanent modifier or are we getting a one-time bonus?
I would think it's a one-time bonus.
That's bizarre.
Call Nitori. That's probably consumable, right?
Yeah, they say consume
These tickets
items.
look like tickets, is what I should say.
So I can use like a healing item now. Okay. Oh, that's not much gold. I don't know if I really... Well, I should.
If you sell all your gems, how much do you have?
I have like 4,000. Which is actually like, I don't know, my instinct is to hoard, but I kind of do want a health for like maybe the next boss. So let's do like,
You have so many amethysts.
Oh yeah, I should just get rid of them. Like, see, I like amethysts. I'm gonna collect a lot of them.
Can you like hit down and that'll go to the max?
Yeah, we could. But I'm like, you're experiencing my weirdness with money. I want to save like a little bit. I'm just gonna use this much.
Okay.
Okay, this is enough for one healing potion. Yeah, Noreen, I went broke in Yohane. I just got to a hard boss. I got to the shipwreck boss, and I couldn't beat it. I bought a ton of items to beat it with, and I died. And I'm like, hey, wait a second. I used all those items, and now I'm broke. So now I'm actually scavenging for money, and that is a very fun way to play the game. Because that resource economy is already pretty tight, which makes it engaging. But I'm out of money, which makes it even more engaging.
How
I'm really
realistic.
Happy. I know. Also, unfortunately,
I'm in cursed chip hell. Wait, no. What is it? It's CC hell.
CC hell.
Okay. So I used to be part of the Fate FGO gacha kind of community.
I see.
And they have like CC. It's short for something. But it's like the in-game currency that you need to like upgrade and stuff. And then, so I play Maggie Record, which, by the way, guys, that's the Monaco spin-off gacha game.
Do you still play?
I do still play.
Oh, slay.
They just finished their, it's called Scene Zero, but it's supposed to, it's not really a prologue, but it's kind of like a accessory to the upcoming movie.
A new Maggie Recca or the new Rebellion?
The new Rebellion.
Oh, cool.
So they just, and that's fully voice acted, but it was fun.
Cool.
It was really cool seeing all the original voice actors come in to voice their characters.
Wow.
But in Maggia Record, the currencies are called curse chips, also CC.
Oh.
And so like when you're
in CC hell.
Yeah, you're in CC when like you can't upgrade anything because like you have the materials but you don't have the currency.
I get that. I feel like we're gonna be sharing weird gacha community things because me and Noreen come from the School Idol Festival community, so there's so many words, like so much language built into us. Like solo YOLO, the YouTubers made that up. You can spend it's a terrible waste, but you can do a single song.
Yeah, you can do the singles and
solo
don't
YOLO.
have as good rates or
What's
something.
up, Vanessa? This is my friend Vanessa. We met at camp last summer.
Oh, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Yes.
Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire.
It explains why I always wanted to play as May.
Legit. May was definitely appealing, and May is more my gender, but for me, Dawn was the ultimate, like, someday I can use that character.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody is around that would be, like, devastated and have the trajectory of their lives changed by this joke, but I have to say, Pokemon Sapphic and Pokemon rubbing. I hope I can say one dirty joke and get away with it per stream.
Oh my god.
I make the rules here.
Yeah.
I
can't be your friend anymore. No dirty jokes in my Christian stream.
It's hard when the logic is there. There's a logical, practical, dirty... What the fuck? I found out how to use auto-aim.
How did you do it? Do you hold it? Oh, you hold it.
It's X. I just tap X.
Oh, it's tap X.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Oh, I should say, Sakuya is one of the few characters that does... Well, that's a lie. But, so typically... So each character that you get to play as in a Touhou game, they have different shot types.
Okay.
Which depends, like, in Mushihime-sama, there's wide, there's medium, and there's straight.
Yeah.
Okay. But in Touhou, they kind of, like, follow archetypes based on the character.
Mm-hmm.
So Marisa usually has, like, lasers or missiles.
I think
She's a very straightforward character.
Mm-hmm.
She's all about damage.
What the fuck? This is just, like, sitting out. Oh, I love this kind of upgrade. My brain chemicals.
I get to use my abilities longer.
Yes.
Sure.
Permanent upgrade.
So, yeah, Marisa, who is, like, she's probably not trans femme, but she's the trans femme witch who doesn't like her parents and only talks to the half yokai adoptive
the
brothers.
Homestuck.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah. What am I saying? So she's usually very straightforward. I wonder if she'll show up, because she's very iconic. She's actually the icon for all of the games since her
really?
appearance. Yeah.
Not Reimu?
Not Reimu.
What's the beef with Reimu? What's she all about?
Reimu's kind of... People call her a lazy shrine maiden, but she's not that lazy.
Moderately lazy shrine maiden.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't like... She's not very proactive.
Oh, okay.
But she's like... Also, none of the media except the games are like kind of told from her point of view.
Huh.
But canonically, she is the person who always resolves the incident.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she resolved... She has a busted ability. Her ability is literally... I dissociate from reality and nothing can hurt me.
Oh my. Is that busted or is that unhealthy?
She's not literally dissociating, but it's
Okay.
like, she's like, you can't interact with her anymore.
Oh no.
Like, it's like literally impossible to hurt her.
Okay.
Which she doesn't use because of spell card rules and stuff.
Okay.
Holy shit, I haven't even talked about spell cards. We'll talk about it when you get to a boss.
Okay. Oh, we almost got the one. It bounced in! It bounced in off the floor! Oh my god, that was a good one. What was I gonna say? I had something so juicy to say. Oh my god, I'm in. What about Rainbow? I forget what it was entirely.
Oh, shot types, anyway. So, Reimu usually has a straightforward shot type, or she has a homing shot type, and she's usually unique. A bounce! God, like, she usually has a straightforward, they're called Exorcism Needles, which is a hell of a name.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Or she has her Ofuda, and her Ofuda usually are homing.
Oh, Fuda, okay,
So she's usually known for having the smallest hitbox and having homing missiles.
Okay.
A homing shot type.
I was gonna say, I don't know what it is with Shinto Shrine Maidens, but there is, in Gunvolt, which I just got into and is now leaking into all of the content that I make, basically they had these Mega Men boys that were like these psychic dudes that were like part robot and had these super big powers, and then to sort of bring things back down, because they made their pro tag too strong, they introduced a new pro tag who's a Shinto Shrine Maiden, and her big thing is that, basically, there's all these powerful boys who are the four cardinal things. There's like the dragon, tortoise. She is the yellow dragon that unifies them all, or nullifies them all. And her big thing is tags, and she can rectify any situation. Which to me, like, I've never consumed enough like badass like situation resolving media. But it's funny that Reimu and her are both like, you know, we are investing heavy in a protagonist whose big thing is sealing power. Like, to me, it doesn't seem very cool, but I feel like it's a Shinto cultural thing. That
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, for those of you in chat, big recommendation for an anime, and also you too, is Mononoke.
Oh yeah.
And have you seen it?
I have Princess Mononoke.
No.
Oh no, I have not seen it.
It's just called Mononoke.
Okay.
And it's really just a beautiful anime. But the main protagonist is like an exorcist, and he fucking slathers on those Ofuda everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
But it's really good. It's really, really good. Actually, if we ever
movie night,
do a movie night, I want to show you the season.
We have a lot of time until you leave. Time moves very slow at this job. Almost very fast. We can do a lot of things in a week.
Yeah.
So a transcend character who doesn't like her parents, whose main ability is dissociation. You but me.
Oh, that's sorry. Marisa and Reimu, they're actually they're one of my favorite ships, but they do have a lot of chemistry.
Oh my gosh.
They're always hanging out at Reimu's shrine together.
There's nothing I can do and nothing I need to do now. Oh yeah, it can be fun.
Yeah, it's basically that.
It can be fun tapping out. Yeah, I get that.
So Reimu has homing shots. Marisa is usually like straightforward. She has like, I mean, her bomb is called a Master Spark, but her theme song is called Love Colored Master Spark.
Oh, Love Colored Master Spark.
By the way, she has a lot of themes, but that theme, it plays when she's fighting Nemu. And she says like, she has a spell card, and it's like a normal spell card for Yukari, and then she's fighting Nemu, and she's like, this one's for you, and the name is called Love Colored Master Spark.
Oh, okay.
So like, yeah,
Cute.
There's something going on.
Cute. Oh, I'm getting fucking good.
You are getting good.
So now I realize our like main hub spots are gonna be these like double like can phone rooms that have both, and that's because they're about to do a boss.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Okay,
she told us on the phone.
I wasn't paying attention.
She told us on the phone we're gonna do a
I wonder
boss
who
fight.
the boss is.
So in the back of our box we have all of the Touhou girls, but let's not spoil it.
Oh, it's Meiling!
You're gonna pop off.
Okay,
every
guys,
time.
I love Meiling. She's one of my favorite characters.
She looks like a Genshin character to me.
Really?
We were just looking at them all. I like her outfit and her hair. They look like Genshin to me.
Not at all. Okay, but she's from China.
Oh,
People don't.
Maybe that's my problem.
Maybe okay. So people don't know what yokai Meiling is.
Okay.
But like I think a lot of people headcanon that she's a dragon, which in
Oh.
Touhou is a big fucking deal.
Oh.
Because like dragons are like the top of the top,
Mm-hmm.
and like it's kind of funny if you think of that because she's like the underling.
Oh, really? And she is
Anyway.
the first boss.
Yeah, she's usually seen as she's like a lazy gatekeeper, and she like
Oh, I get it. This is funny.
yeah, it was kind of a poor taste in joke, like the
Oh.
stereotype of like the lazy Chinese person.
I was gonna say, I've been becoming more aware lately. I never would have known this on my own. It was actually Moon Channel during the Brazilian
Yeah.
video, which, by the way, my favorite YouTuber, Arlo, who has a huge following, shouted out Moon Channel because of like legal stuff. That was really funny. I've been noticing more and more red hair being used as a foreigner indicator in Japanese media. Are you familiar with that?
It's actually so. For you guys who don't know, I'm Chinese.
Yeah.
Or Chinese American. I don't speak any Chinese.
Yeah.
But my mom, you know, she is also Chinese, and when she was young, she actually had red hair, and then it just naturally.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So actually, like,
I
there's
didn't know anybody had red
yeah.
hair.
So quite a few Chinese people, particularly in very sunny areas where the brown in their hair bleaches, have red hair.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah. So it's a thing.
I had no idea anybody in East Asia actually had red hair. I
Like
just
naturally
heard
red hair, yeah.
Well, see, so my friend over there, the Octoling, a lot of people talk about how Octolings, who I've mentioned on stream, are like oppressed, like subculture. Like there is a huge issue. Octoling society is a bad place. There's a lot of black culture, and you can see that in a lot of stuff, and especially like the more voluminous hair. But it hit me finally that I was like, why isn't she more dark skinned if they're using a lot of black culture to bring into this? It's not just African American oppression that's in there. I'm starting to realize they have a red-haired, slightly like more tan-skinned character as the foreigner character. And I've been wondering if the Octoling is part of that whole thing, and it's more of like an Asian foreigner thing than pulling on African.
So I showed you Xinyan in Genshin, right?
Genshin, yeah.
Yeah, so Xinyan is from like southern China, and she's kind of like seen as more hick, and that's because she has darker skin. And she, in the original, she has like she speaks with that kind of dialect.
Okay.
So yeah, like especially in Japan for like Okinawa,
yeah.
because they're darker skin, you know, they're.
Yeah, I'm aware of the darker
They are
skin stuff in
melanated.
Japan. Yeah, there's the melanation difference in Japan. I'm vaguely aware of.
Right, but like that's why.
Wow, thank you. This is gonna be amazing. Every time a new character pops up, I'm gonna learn a bunch of lore. From
Okay,
you.
okay, but Meiling has an epic theme. I think her theme is called like Shanghai Meiji 17 or something. It's a very cool theme, but it's always overshadowed by her stage theme. So I'm really curious to see
Which
one they use. Yeah,
Nah, Noreen pointed out she blurs as she moves, which
she
is pretty
does.
intimidating.
Her power is over key.
Key? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so which is such a fucking generic.
Yeah.
These are ladies by ordered by Lady Romelia. So
you are
real.
real. Oh, so you're real.
If you want to pass, you must defeat me first. So it's weird because everyone calls her lazy, but she actually stops everyone except the protagonists, who are way above her weight class. So it's like she couldn't have stopped them anyway.
Oh god. This might be slightly difficult with my current situation.
There's no need to go easy on you. Prepare yourself. Jiao? That's her meme. She has a meme where she goes like Jiao. She's leaving after images.
After images? Whoa, look at that.
Oh no, okay, so they're using her actual stage name.
Oh, cool.
Yes, so she's called the Rainbow Colored Gatekeeper.
The Rainbow Key, I like her.
She is super cool. She also tends to a garden, and I think it's like Fanon that, well, she moves really fast.
Yeah.
I think it's canon that like another super powerful yokai really likes her garden,
Okay.
and she's like always intimidated.
My only damage is when I have a time up. Okay, I'm pretty low, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna block everything from her range. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Block this.
I think one of the things that's interesting about Touhou is that there are spell cards. And so spell cards are the game's patterns. They're like the in-universe justification for patterns.
Oh, sure.
But the thing is, spell cards are supposed to be more about beauty. Danmaku battles are supposed to be about beauty instead of
That's
difficulty.
So cool.
And the reason they're spell cards is you have to be able to beat a spell. Like, it has to be solvable.
Wait, sorry. I think you just blew my mind with that sentence. I think like this entire series just started to make not just more sense, but like a ton more appeal to me with that sentence. They're about beauty. That's why they're crazy.
Beauty. Yeah, that's why they look really strong.
That's so...
She's strong. I like how as we're like at a sliver of health, I'll have to use the last stand.
The last stand. Is that a JoJo's thing?
I mean, it's capitalized, but I have no idea what it is. Oh, she's doing a...
What is that?
I thought she was going to do a Kamehameha.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking, like rest in peace.
So she's doing like wave motion cannon. Okay, but the thing is like, so it's designed so that even the weakest...
Oh, I went out! That was fun, I don't mind.
It's designed so even the weakest yokai or human can beat the strongest yokai. That's why they're designed. It's also like, everyone agrees to it because Reimu has a busted ability and like, she's not allowed to use her ability in a spellcard duel. So like, yeah, if we have a chance of beating the Shrine Maiden, then okay, let's agree on this.
Okay.
It's very interesting. Oh, I like how you don't have to do the dialogue again.
Oh yeah, that is actually nice. Sometimes it's enjoyable to do that, but we did have a lot of dialogue. Vanessa just said, the rainbow-colored gatekeeper, huh? Rainbow-colored gatekeeper.
She is very often shipped with Sakuya.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, welcome back home. That was like rainbow-colored gatekeeper, like LGBT people, like being shitty to each other.
She's usually actually quite nice to Sakuya. Usually Sakuya is the one bullying her.
Oh, great. I feel so much better.
She's also shipped a lot with, Flandre.
I'm so soft for her. Oh!
Because Flandre has a rainbow theme too.
Oh.
That's not the reason, but it's also kind of like, the other people of the SDM are not the kindest to Flandre.
Oh.
Because they kind of...
She's
like,
the little sister, right?
Yeah, she's the little sister. She's the person who was locked in a basement for 495 years.
Oh, that person! I wasn't familiar.
Anyway, where am I going? So Meiling is like not great at Danmaku, but because she's like an actual fighter, and so that's why.
So they canonically talk about this as Danmaku.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, they call them spell cards, but.
Oh yeah, spell cards. Look at her skeleton. When we pause time when she's doing that, you can see her skeleton.
Holy shit.
Alright, well I need some clock before I can finish you off, but I will finish you off, I swear. Oh. It's funny, my thing I've been saying is I have clock up, as if it's like a status move. Like, oh, I gotta get clock up, because that's how it feels. Or yeah, more like putting up screens in Pokemon. Like, I got light screens up. I got Sandstorm up. It's like a tactical thing. Yeah. Put up your shield or something like that.
She has a really funny manza. Are you gonna backstab her?
Oh, I really disrespected her on that one.
You disrespected her so hard. You could have just done it to her face. So.
Oh, that's so true. I would have been maybe more. No, you're right. That was more disrespectful that way.
Yeah. you really are RPing Sakuya.
I guess I am. Yeah. Well, she's gonna be. I used to wish I had the red hair. See, I get that. I kind of want red hair right now. I'm just, every single time this game pauses, I'm amazed. Every single time it's a different animation frame, and it's like, wow, it's so evocative.
Yeah. You lose Meiling.
I've also been wondering.
She literally explodes, what the fuck?
I think I also exploded when I died.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's still up. How is she exploding?
How frustrating. Let me pass.
It can't be helped. But Sakuya-san.
Yeah, she always calls her Sakuya-san.
Okay. I don't know if this will be any advice, but I'm not your only enemy.
Please be careful. See, they care about each other.
Oh, I kind of get that, because are they both kind of like lower ranking people in the castle?
No, okay, so Sakuya is the head maid.
Oh, okay,
she's the chief maid.
Lady Remelia likes really complicated games.
Well, Remelia is kind of a troll.
That benefits Melovania. I like complicated games. So I think now we're heading in, like Momodora.
That's the actual mansion. Looks like the actual mansion.
So that was just the gate. Here we go. The maid and the pocket watch of blood. Watch out, there's a
That's her stage theme.
Okay. Wait, who about Meiling or?
No, Sakuya.
Oh, Sakuya, okay. Yeah. Watch out, there's a Mandragora in the area. Alright, Mandragora. Oh.
You know Mandrakes.
Yeah, now I do. Ooh, ow. Oh, okay.
They do a ton of damage.
And a big range. That's fun. Oh, Castlevania. Oh, Castlevania. Oh, Castlevania. Okay, I'm gonna throw the stream on pause so I can grab some water and take a break. I'm also
going to take a break.
Do what is needed. Alright, be back, guys.
I hate that saying.
Yeah, let's get this bread. Let's get this bread.
I'm so much more. I should have changed pants at Hunter's house.
Yeah.
I was cold last night. I was like, I'm so cold. My legs are so cold.
Yeah, I'm so glad y'all like that BRB screen. It's like, it's my first one that's just like generic Melovania. Yeah, I downloaded all those GIFs in the classroom because we were doing fuck all. Oh, here we go. Who is this?
Oh yes, so these are the fairy maids that Saki used in charge of.
Oh, Saki, these are my underlings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're just killing them.
And I was killed by them. I only die in silly ways. I only die in silly ways.
To be fair, they're pretty nasty on stage 5.
Oh my gosh.
Stage 5, Lunatic, they have some pretty nasty pattern overlap if you don't prioritize killing them.
I'm liking these spinny things. This is gonna be fun.
The bat wings.
Look at these guys.
Yeah.
They have the
These
little
are a lot
floating-
more detailed than in the game.
They're pretty cool. Who did that? I didn't authorize all those knives.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
It does a ton of damage.
Yeah, this is no good.
Do you have to slide when you unpause it?
I'm gonna slide. Oh, we're at it. Okay, move's going.
Yeah, I framed through it.
Yeah, literally. Or just low
Are
profile.
those skeletons?
Yeah.
Okay, those are not in the original game.
Good and very quick
these,
catch.
These fairies. Just...
So you must know everything like the back of your hand to have a good score on this on a high level.
I don't have a good score, but I can do the survival 1cc. I'm fairly certain now I can lunatic 1cc.
These guys are so cute. The bubble fairies.
Are they the cleaners?
Green is so rare in anime hair, man. Oh, sorry, you probably don't do not like that gendered term, man. I use it I use it for everybody, but I'll be like man. I just call people man generally.
I mean, you're not talking about me, are you?
I'm just kind of like generally speaking to the world.
No, that's fine. I kind of want. I'm always thinking like, I want highlights, but
In your hair?
yeah.
That's probably, I don't know. Do you think you could get it? I mean, you'll be leaving Japan soon,
leaving
but
Japan soon.
my thing is like, there's probably some subtle things. Don't forget, Maya's roommate Sarah.
Well, okay,
has
hold
dyed
on.
hair.
No, because a lot of my elementary teachers have dyed hair.
Really?
Yeah, it's subtle.
So
But, like
that-
a lot of.
That's my thing. I might do wine red while I'm here because
Yeah.
I wanted that color and it's subtle.
Have you seen a lot of older people have dyed hair
A
in
lot
Japan?
of older people have
Which
dyed
is really
hair.
surprising, right? That's like the demographic you would
Yes.
expect the least.
Exactly.
But I think it's so fun. I kind of want to have highlights and stuff.
Highlights is cool. One of my favorite hair colors I ever did was I was working my way up to full pink, so I did. In a way, I kind of would go back to this faster than I would go back to full rose. I mean, I would definitely not go back to full rose. I'm just like, super expensive, high upkeep, low time in your hair, and like it's not what I want right now. But I was bleach blonde, which I was for many years, which is probably hard to picture. Actually,
That is really hard to picture.
this fucking character.
Yeah.
This fucking character is like my world for a long time.
What's her name?
Ai Miyashita. Noreen's probably slapping her knee right now. Ai Miyashita was like my life. I've actually gone back to having an eye icon on Twitter. And I've adopted a little eye from Project Sekai, who's basically I, but with like trauma, who is a lot more relatable to me now. Just like I Junior.
Oh my god, they teleported.
I love her. Yeah, things are getting harder. And now we have this
God, this
fairy.
cannon.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I had bleach blonde hair for a long time, largely in part due to her.
We have some messages in chat.
Dear friends, dear beloved words.
Skeleton's not in Touhou. Yes, actually, that brings me to something. There is a skeleton character in a Touhou, not spin-off, but inspired game called Lenin.
Okay.
I know, right?
You Lenin, L-E-N-I-N, oh my gosh.
No, it's L-E, I think apostrophe N-E-N.
Okay. Is this a little reference
The
to
apostrophe
Lenin?
might be in a different, no, it's not. But it's like even crazier and less balanced than Touhou.
Oh my gosh.
And Touhou's not a very balanced series.
No.
Like Cave does very good balancing, but Touhou's balance is a little suspect. Touhou's stages aren't great, but Touhou's bosses are amazing.
I can't solve.
Noreen, I was just typing, I know exactly who you're talking about. We are calling you out today.
Oh yeah, anybody who knows me, Robbie probably does too. Anybody who knew me from back then would know.
Let's see.
I
forgot about the blonde arc.
Oh my god, wait, who said that?
Robbie.
Robbie, oh my god. We met actually in 2019. I would have still been a little bit pink. I would have been salmon colored back then.
Yeah.
I had very, very good hair when I moved to UMass Amherst. I actually have pictures. It was like unbelievably nice. As the blonde was fading, or as the peach was fading, sorry, as the rose was fading, it was a peach color for a bit, and it was gorgeous. I was like a resplendent star for a season.
Okay. You gotta show me some pictures.
Yeah, I do have them. Sometimes it looks good.
I don't have many pictures of myself because I'm like, I don't like pictures.
In
general, I don't like pictures of myself, but also
yeah, so I didn't like them.
Pictures.
I didn't like them for a certain time. You know, that was I didn't really lose the blonde until like the end of 2021.
Oh wait, we use the Torii gates.
Yes, we do. See, you might not know. You may not know. Allow me to enlighten you. The Torii gate is very important to the Japanese people. It comes from their indigenous spirituality, the Shinto. It's not like Buddhism, like you might think. It's a little bit different. So you know how we have Santa Claus and Jesus? Well, they have Kami. They call them Kami-samas.
You're so cringe.
Yes.
You are
Yes.
cringe. Oh, hey.
That may not have been worth the field trip. Hey, where's the trash can in this room?
There's no. I was just about to say there's no.
I see
trash
it.
can.
No, it's here.
Oh my god.
It's behind a pillar. They're playing with us. They're fucking with us.
I wonder if you get an achievement for
Using every trash can. You're probably right. I hope there are achievements in this game. If there's not a hard mode, then I would enjoy achievements. Because I'm probably gonna get stupidly good at this game. Yeah, there's moments like this where you can tell you're speaking directly to the creator. Like, they're literally playing with your expectations and you're trying to read them. I love that you can hear my controller clacking as if I'm playing like a fighting game or something. And I'm just trying to get kids in the
people in chat. I recently just got a fighting game. I told you yesterday.
Yes, one of the Guilty Gears.
I bought Guilty Gear. Okay. Guilty Gear has the weirdest fucking titles.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus R.
That is badass.
What the fuck? Well,
that is badass.
It's really fucking... I haven't played anything, but apparently it's a very difficult fighter to get into.
Great.
So I was like, I just got it because it was like the cheapest.
Okay.
And it had Bridget.
I mean, yeah.
I'm based in Bridget Pilled.
Yeah, you're based in Bridget Pilled. Well, as I was researching for my thesis, it seems like all the characters have developed a little bit over time, because like Bridget used to be a certain way about her gender, and like she's different now. So I imagine all the characters are a bit different in that game.
I really actually like that, because she has this arc where she's... It's good that we have characters who like actually
go through things.
Yeah. They're not like, oh, I'm trans femme now. They're like, my gender identity is like a work in progress.
Mm-hmm. And it's the fact that she ends up identifying a specific gender identity at all that's kind of crazy, because most Japanese trans femme characters just kind of dance around the idea, and that's kind of why recent characters like her have been such big deals, is because they speak so directly about their gender identity. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong. Sorry, believe me, if you were to read my thesis, I don't think there's anything wrong with not having a clear set gender identity, but it is why Bridget's been such a phenomenon, is that among Japanese things, like, it's not that common to specifically be like, I am a girl
Keep
now.
Fucking dodging.
I know they're good.
They're pro gamers.
They are pro gamers, just like me. What did I retire from Smash for? I retired from Smash to do this.
Sure. Oh. Tori is also important to the Japanese people. Also, did you know that Doki Doki Panic? Let's go, Guilty Gear gamers, yes. Plus our rules, okay.
Oh gosh. Oh, I lose all my time.
We should trade Steam things, and then you can teach me how to Guilty Gear.
Is this Robbie? You will learn.
Yeah.
You will learn from Robbie. Robbie's very good at fighting games.
They are.
You're very good.
Also, please correct me, because I don't know these people.
Oh,
so
pronouns?
If I don't know their pronouns.
She, her, Vanessa, they, them, Robbie, she, her, Noreen.
Okay. Hello, all you beautiful people.
Yes, beautiful people is what that translates to.
That is such a cool trap.
That is a really cool trap. I'm trusting that those are blades. It's hard to
they're
tell.
blades.
They look like rifles when they're in motion. They,
they do. Yeah, they look like rifles.
These clouds are kind of neat.
Is that like poison?
Yeah, they're time poison. How is time poison, Shadow? Oh no, not the Mandrake. Time paralyzed.
Time paralyzed.
Oh shit! It's not just even reducing. It's. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Fine. Sometimes your brain knows what to file away for. I can't read
for the
later.
Future?
I'm pretty inexperienced with plus R. I'm okay at some. I don't know.
Robbie's pretty good. It's all about the fundamentals.
I was thinking about Bridget, I was like, who do I want to play? But I was like, a lot of my kids, because they don't really know how to say my name, call me May.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's a very cute name.
It is a cute name.
Maybe I'll be May.
May. Oh, so not Nay, but May.
Yeah.
May is very cute. That's my middle name. Oh. I only die in the stupidest ways ever.
Get chandelier and scrub.
Send me out to pasture.
Oh.
Time
Thank
poison
you.
jam.
Time poison jam. Yes.
Mm.
Jam is also
Poison
apparently
jam.
a character.
In Guilty Gear.
In Guilty Gear, yeah.
Poison jam.
I didn't know how to feel about that, but
Laser arm.
I have noticed something in Japanese media.
Hmm? Which is what?
It's that Chinese characters are usually female martial artists.
Well, yeah.
Which is such a thing, because I'm like, I did a lot of martial arts.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I feel seen or stereotypes.
That sounds like a stereotype. But it's on you to reclaim
They're all
that.
kind of like a little ditzy.
Oh, I can picture a few of those.
They're like very
honestly.
genki.
I can picture a few of those.
Yeah.
It's on you to reclaim it or totally fucking leave it. Oh, I didn't have to go very far at all when I died.
Jam is my plus R man.
Oh, cool. I don't think I've ever seen Guilty
She
Gear
wants to
Jam.
build her restaurant, I think, is her storyline.
That sounds like a character I would make in Pathfinder. It sounds like Syrup.
Waiting for Keke to whip out the martial artist season 3.
Who's what the fuck? These chandeliers.
I have no idea. I'm not that into Guilty Gear.
Oh, Cuckoo. Yes, that's on Love Live. I know what you mean, Nurian. Yes. Even if it is possibly a stereotype. Oh, see, I was thinking Chisato when you said that.
Oh, hey, that's what you're trying to get, the clock.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while till I get that. Yeah. Maybe you can do an Alucard and flip the castle upside down. I'm yet to clock any Cave Story or Symphony of the Night references, but I've heard that there are some.
It would be surprising if they didn't have a Cave Story reference.
I know.
It's such an, like, I'm not really even into Metroidvanias, and I know Cave Story.
Yeah. So that's actually the thing is, Cave Story is really cool because it takes a lot of inspiration to make something that I think is like not like unique, but pretty distinct. And it's really like not much of a Metroidvania, but everybody classifies it as one because it really creates a similar feeling. Like it's very much just like a level-based action game, but it creates a really similar feeling, which I think is cool because like, oh my god, that fucking, if this is a fighting game, that move would be busted.
Throw their skull at you.
Just drag me from the off-screen to them. That's a combo starter. So Cave Story, like, functionally is really not much of a, Metroidvania. But, like, it's cool because, like, I don't know, there's a lot of games that don't really have, like, what I would call, like, the Metroidvania feel. Like, games that, don't have, like, a strong atmosphere or that kind of thing. But Cave Story kind of shows, like, it's kind of like, I don't know, it reminds us of what Metroidvanias feel like generally, which is funny. It's like Metroidvania flavor in a bottle without actually being one. But it's like a very beloved cousin of the genre, and a lot of people call it one, not knowing that it's not one.
It's got like rocket launchers as well.
It sure does. Well, it's a lot of Mega Man is what it has, which didn't mean anything to me in 2023, but now it means the world to me. Cause I started to get into, I call them Mega Volt because they're both made by Indie Creates. Well, Mega Man originally is Capcom, obviously, but there is a Capcom offshoot called Indie Creates that made the third spin-off series, Zero, which is what I've started with, which was dumb because it's hard, but I like it. And wait, I need to get the knives close to these things to hit them. But basically, they made a spiritual successor, Gunvolt, which is pretty similar, and Mega Man games. So to me, they're like a similar thing, and I clicked with them so much harder than I expected to, because I had no fucking interest in them a year ago. But as soon as I started trying them, I really got a taste for them. I've been playing so many, I love it.
I think I've played Mega Man once, and I was really, really bad at it.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so I made a tweet. I'm gonna roast somebody who's like my friend. I made a tweet. I was like, any girls in this Mega Man fandom? Because it's been hard like watching videos of Mega Man stuff, and it's all these like older guys who just seem like very like set in their ways, kind of like Castlevania fans who like are not my favorite demographic, like older like grumpy like dad men who seem a little bit like, how do I say, like crusty, like, oh my god, I died again. So like I'm very, very like afraid of these people in the Mega Man fandom. So I'm like, any girls in this Mega Man fandom? And one of my mutual friends like replied to me saying, no, sunglasses emoji. And I was like, fuck you. You're right. You don't have to say it. Like, ever since then, I've been like, I'm gonna get so many girls into Mega Man. I'm gonna make Mega Man the next trend. I'm gonna prove her so fucking
I don't know
wrong.
why, but for me,
You just got a rich.
Mega Man's aesthetic to me, I always look at his original aesthetic and I'm like, this is a trans mask aesthetic.
That's very interesting. I could definitely. That's very, very interesting. I have to really sit with that one. I was like, it feels very like kind of boyish, but the thing is like it's like we were talking about Signalis, like I feel like mechs and stuff is so trans femme to me. I think cyber is a little bit different, but then like you have like cyber androids in the game Unsighted, which I recently started, and that's very trans femme to me. So it's like trans femme, trans mask, Mega Man.
I think, well, like Mega Man's thing is
Or
that like
Gumball.
is he an augmented human or is he a cyborg? Or is he not cyborg, like an actual android?
He is. I'm trying to. Oh, he's definitely a robot. He's definitely a robot. He's like
made by a scientist.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he is. So yeah. I guess any modification in your trans.
I feel I don't know why, because like he's clearly very masculine.
Yeah.
But like he's like a soft boy. Like
He's
his
a soft
original,
boy.
he's a lot of rounded edges.
Absolutely. No,
is-
he looks like a bald toddler.
By the way, trans masks are very valid. You can be the buff man of your dreams.
Absolutely. But if you ever, I could imagine in the same way that like Time and Tide has worn me down to like mostly relating to like very brutal artificial humans because of my brutal artificial life. I could picture trans masks ending up in a similar place with like little robot boys.
Like Astro Boy.
So exactly, yes, Astro Boy is the
Tetsuwan Atom.
Tetsuwan Atom. We taught him in my anime and manga class at school, and that's how I learned about him. And I met Mega Man.
I tell people I know Tetsuka Osung, and they're like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
That was actually one of the first conversations I had with a guy who was like a serious otaku in my office, and he was like, "You have to look at my favorite director." It was the person who did Rose of Versailles and a bunch of other stuff in that era. Like he was like, "You have to know this director." I feel like a lot of people get very intense about older directors. It seems like it's kind of a thing in Japan, which people aren't quite as about in America.
Who's the person who did Tokyo Monogatari?
I don't know.
Oh, but that's actually a very amazing
I'm gonna die.
movie.
How did I do this last time?
I think you're supposed to wait until it's like level, and then
I think I'm gonna slide under.
you're gonna slide under. Yeah, that makes more sense.
There we go.
What is it gonna say? Something. Wow, that's difficult.
This is punishment for this. Okay, we gotta wait a bit, so what
What are we gonna say? He's
Yeah,
totally
Dr.
built by
Lay.
Dr. Lay.
He's totally built by Dr. Lay.
Mega Man Discord game club. My only Mega Man experience is Battle Network 3.
It's a gamer millennial bros, yeah.
Is Robbie the one who you were trying to call out?
No, not Robbie. No, it was
Okay,
a random.
okay, it was just a rando?
She's like an aesthetic blogger.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh, this is
That is quite difficult.
stiff.
At least it doesn't like actually damage you.
No, but it does damage my psyche because I have to wait for 10 seconds.
Yeah, that is pretty rough.
I'd kind of rather take the damage.
I'd rather die.
Yeah, exactly. So what games have y'all been playing?
It was about...
Oh, yeah.
What we were on that...
We're gonna get a bunch of girls into Mega Man. No, it's because, okay, so I will say, I was already getting interested in mechs. I was already getting interested in cyber stuff. But when I talked to that otaku guy in my office, he was like, do you like mecha? And I was like, not particularly. And he was like, oh, of course. Women never like mecha. Only otakus. And that phrase gave me so much damage. I was like, I'm gonna get into this. Because I'm so flexible. I can get into a lot. Come on! This is really hard.
I think you're supposed to time stop past it.
I think I need to time stop on it. I need to get it. I need to get it.
What am I getting called out for? No, sorry, you're not getting called
No,
out.
not
I was
you.
just confused.
Yeah, so I mean, I can get into a lot.
Get into mecha.
Like, yeah, I'm not the most flexible person, but, like, I really am proud of, like, I used to have very limited tastes, but by following common connecting points, I've been able to get into a lot of different stuff. And I've been getting very naturally into mecha, and I've very casually been getting into, like, cyber design, like Gunvolt and Mega Man.
So many girls are into mecha.
Yes, like mecha and stuff like that, but also like cyber. Like, I thought that Mega Man was the ugliest thing ever. Like, when he was in Smash, he was just like this ugly like cyber baby. Like, he's like the bald
He does look like
toddler.
a baby, yeah.
I thought he was so ugly. I had no interest. But like, I will say, there was also a time where I didn't like Zelda. Growing up, I was so narrow-minded that I didn't play Zelda, and I was like proud of it because I played Smash and I knew the whole Nintendo universe, but I didn't know Zelda. So instead of trying Zelda, I was like, I am a better nerd than everyone else because Zelda is dumb and I'm better than them. I was the worst child. I was miserable. I was a terrible Radiohead fan. And never gave it the time. I never gave it any time, and I was so freaking wrong. So Mega Man was the same way, but I didn't really push it. I was just like, you know, Yohane's game is made by Indie Creates, and I'm like, okay, I could try Gunvolt. Gunvolt seems kind of cool, but even Gunvolt was like totally different flavor to me. But it took like 0 seconds for me to be like, laser swords are so cool. Like, oh my god, like
Laser
Mega
swords
Man
are so cool.
and like big chunky boots, like armor, like cyber stuff, like
Arm cannons, so cool.
I never gave a shit about arm cannons, but it used to be just Metroid basically. But now I'm like, oh my god, Mega Man designs are so cool. I like reblogged them on Tumblr. I'm so happy. You're right. All I have to do is time skip past it.
Yeah, what am I saying? What am I saying? Killed by a carrot. Genders, women, and otaku, yes.
Exactly. I told one of my friends who's like a Japanese studies person too, and I'm like, so otaku and women are 2 different genders. Because I've been going to Akihabara a lot and just like
So
absorbing the
many women
vibes.
otaku.
Yes! Like, I've been going to, ooh, this is a cool freaking room. I hope we get a whole underground
We're
room
in the
that looks
basement.
Like this.
You gotta meet Flandre.
Does Flunder live in the basement?
Oh, yeah, she does.
This is so fun.
Oh my god, you got it first try.
See, I'm an otaku. No, it's just like you go to Akihabara and you get hit by this stink.
So much.
There's so much otaku stuff. It's just like you can feel the energy of otaku. Like, I had already been to Akihabara a few times when I got Gunvolt, and I started to learn more about the creators and just the vibes that Indie creates. It's like, oh my god, that is so Akihabara. Like, this is so otaku. Like, there is just a certain kind of guy that creates the otaku energy. It's just such a thing.
I started. Yeah, Noreen. If you were a real otaku, you would know Lucky Star, and hence you would know that women can be otaku. Exactly.
Oh my god, that's so true, Noreen.
Did I tell you?
Solved through logic.
That was like the first manga I read.
Yeah,
But,
we saw them at
but-
Yukimatsuri.
Yeah, but then I bought the entire collection. It was on sale at a book off, and I showed it to my friend who got me into Lucky Star, and was like, "Look what you've done."
I've never consumed it straight. I like the girl who's like the little sister of the purple.
Tsukasa.
Yeah, you're so good.
Yeah.
My thing was
like
someday we're gonna get canceled for this, but my thing back when I was admittedly only like 14 was Yuru Yuri. Yuri Yuri was my kind of like Yuri Yuri was like my kind of like brainless moe blob show when I was a kid.
I mean, you can be forgiven for that.
Yeah, well now
I haven't even seen it, so.
no, yeah, there is still a lot of weirdness now about it. Even like the premise is kind of weird to me now. But when I was a kid, I thought it was the funniest thing in the world, and I was very like into that whole like brainless moe blob kind of
The
like
girls
Reddit-y
talking,
thing.
yeah.
I thought that was very fun back then. Now I'm not quite as into it, but I have a lot of fondness for it. So I feel like that was my lucky star. Was Yuri Yuri, yeah.
Azumanga Daioh is
I
the
feel like
lucky
I might
star
try
before. The Azumanga was like before Lucky Star, I think.
I'm interested in that. I'm not so interested in Nichijou, actually. Everybody loves
Nichijou's
Nichijou on
really
Twitter.
great.
I
It's so
know,
good.
I know, but
it's a comedy. It's not really a slice of life.
Yeah, it's actually right. But I have seen a few things on people love it on
double
Twitter.
jump.
Double jump
girl now.
knife? I love that they've added knives to everything. I guess because it's Sakuya.
Yeah, that's Sakuya.
I can double jump in effective water with knives. Oh, this is so cool. She
does a spin.
This is like Earthblade.
She really is a trans.
They've shown the double jump for Earthblade, the new Celeste team's game, and it's like a wind spell. Looks like this. Elwind.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Oh my fucking god.
Fell for it again. I was about to say.
They use so few of them that it's easy to fall for it.
I mean, I think that's just good design.
Yeah, I said it, yeah. No, the enemy placement's been really good so far. Don't do this to me.
You're just getting your shit rocked in by skeletons.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, of like the popular slice of life things, Azumanga Daioh I think seems cool, and also what was it that I wanted to read? One of the really popular ones has been speaking to me lately. I forget what it is now. Was it not Azumanga? I don't know what I'm thinking of, but yeah, no. I've seen a lot of like clips of like the funniest Nichijou moments, and like I don't find them. That's not really my sense of humor, to be honest. Yuri was really funny.
Yeah. What is it? Yuru Camp?
Yuru Camp is wild. It's kind of a different genre, I would say.
It is a different genre, but my students recommended it to me. And I was like,
so I can't believe it. Noreen can remember. We were friends back then. Maybe before Noreen. I watched it back when it was,
yeah.
I got into it like the very first week that it was airing its first season. So it still feels very personal. Like I got very attached to it back then, but before it exploded, which is like such a fucking me sentence to say. Like I know how I sound, but
you fucking hipster.
I will always be a hipster. I mean, I can't escape that.
You're not even from Portland.
I know.
That's how hipster you are.
I'm so hipster that I'm not even from Portland. I just make deep cut Radiohead references to my sister. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
You were talking about the first,
Eurocamp, yes. So Eurocamp like entered my soul very deeply before it was like gigantically big. So it is crazy to be in Japan, see how big it is. Like it's enduringly popular.
Hey, you got more knives.
Hell yeah, sister. Oh my gosh.
You got a knife. Just one knife.
I'm so glad. One thing is, so I've been going easy because we have so much to talk about, but I've been taking notes on the Metroidvania stuff, and one thing is that there's a lot of breakable walls behind pickups, which which is it? I think it must be Symphony of the Night. It's been a while since I've done this, but Symphony of the Night and Super Metroid have pretty peak breakable walls, and honestly, despite being so in a Super Metroid, not enough games do this, and they've been doing it really well in this game. That was a really good reward for it and really good placement of it. It's kind of brainless sometimes, but it's really fun. Ugh.
Careful. What was I gonna say? It was about something else. Some other manga. Oh, do you have a call?
Do I have a call?
I heard the thing.
Oh, it's just me saving.
Oh, that's just you saying.
We can leave Nitori away for now. This is like...
Okay, that is kind of strange, because Nitori is not from Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. She's from Mountain of Faith, which is 10.
Mountain of Faith?
Yeah.
What is
that's when the rival shrine maiden comes.
The rival shrine.
And she becomes another protagonist.
Oh.
Sanae, I think is it Moria, sorry.
Moria?
Moria.
From the... Yeah, I get it. Oh no, my brain is so fucked. I was like, Moria, you know, mountain. I need to sleep. I am so cooked right now.
That's interesting about the breakable walls because there's a trope in pre-Symphony of the Night.
You're right about that. In fact, they were a lot better before So In. Like that was like actually like, the wall chicken and stuff.
The wall chicken.
Those are really fun. Those are really fun, honestly. Castlevania is really funny. Like, in a way, at the moment, I kind of enjoy what I've played of classic. Fuck you. Classicvanias more than the Metroidvanias. Because like the Metroidvanias themselves are pretty cool. Like I really like the ones that I've played, but they're very like, it's weird. And a lot of people complain about Metroidvanias being iterative.
Oh, the ones that break show up as color during your time stop. I even pointed it out to you.
I'm no good at multitasking.
Oh, it's because they're coded as enemies. That's why.
Oh.
That's the reason.
I see. So yeah, I think a lot of people get upset about how popular Metroidvanias are as an indie genre, because there's a lot of very like iterative, like cookie cutter Metroidvanias. But to be honest, I don't think that the current ones are ruined by the old ones. I think the old ones are ruined by the current ones. Because like I've played the best of the Igavanias, and I like them a lot, but they feel so... I mean, Symphony of the Night is a bit more going on, and I appreciate Aria of Sorrow, but if they were indie games, I would be like, wow, Soten, you're really crazy. But Aria of Sorrow, I'd be like, that's a fun gimmick. Like, they're very, very cut and dry in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Have you... Okay, my experience with the Castlevania series
is not something I know about.
It's solely limited to one video by Aaron Hansen. And it's his sequelitis. It's his sequelitis on Castlevania 2.
Oh my god, so I watched, I don't really like watching his videos because, like, he says slurs, but, like, I randomly fucking watched his Castlevania 4 sequelitis a couple weeks ago, but I didn't watch 2 because I knew that would be too brutal. Because Angry Video Game Nerd started the hate train on that, like, ages ago, so I figure it's a very ugly video. Wait, what do you remember from the video? This is shit, because it's a funny game to shit on.
Well, he does get really angry at it, but he's also like, what a terrible night to have Chris. That's like such a fucking chilling moment.
Yeah.
Like, so he does give it like genuine praise.
That's cool, yeah.
But he's also like, everything good about the first game is not in the second game.
They're very different. It's very much the Zelda 2, which you're familiar with.
Zelda 2, yeah. I played Zelda 2.
I
love Zelda 2.
I didn't realize you love it. I love that.
It's like,
that'll be me someday.
I'm not good at it.
Yeah,
But it's like everything I want in an RPG.
Wow.
Or like an adventure RPG.
It's pretty cool.
Is in Zelda.
I should give you some recs. A lot of Metroidvanias are similar to that.
But it's like, because like I didn't super enjoy Zelda 1. I mean, it's good, right? But like it's also a little clunky.
Oh, it's clunky as fuck.
Yeah.
I've powered through the first couple parts and I was pretty satisfied, but I don't play it for fun. Get stuff.
I don't know how to... Okay, one thing I will say about video games that have gotten much, much better over the years, they do climaxes and, like, final bosses much better. Right? Because, like, if you think about, like, classic Bowser or classic Ganon, they're very, very boring fights.
Yeah, that's actually pretty valid. Because it's classic Ganon just the silver arrow.
It's the silver arrow, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I think you actually got a whale on him, but it's not that interesting.
Oh jeez, time.
Let's see. I'm about to get flamed by the chat. No, let's look at it. More like Mountain of the Pond. No.
Mountain of the Pond.
Mori no Ike. It's Moria. I believe it's like forest and shop. I don't know the kanji for her name. I can look it up.
Moria, yeah.
But she becomes like the fourth or fifth protagonist. So typically stage 5 bosses become playable characters.
Stage 5? Why? That's so
stage
cool.
5. So Sanko is a stage 5.
That's so
Yomu, who is the 7th game's stage 5, also becomes protagonist in the next game.
How many stages are there usually?
There's usually 6, which is different because Cave usually does, I want to say, 5 is their typical loop.
So then you're saying usually it's the semi-final boss that becomes a protag?
Yeah,
not the final boss.
And usually the stage 5 boss is the
Okay,
I
didn't realize how fast the cannon fired. I wanted to style on her.
No, it's a fucking cannonball.
I know, but I thought it would like move slowly. Like Castlevania.
But no, because usually the stage 5 bosses are like servants of the stage 6 boss.
I see.
And the stage 6 boss is usually the one manipulating this.
Yeah. I'm not like insane about the Touhou character designs, but I'm probably gonna get like casually into it because I just love how formulaic it is, and I am a sucker for formulas. Like I love these formulas stretching over such a large amount of games.
Have you seen the Photoshop edit of, like, they overlaid all of the Major League Baseball players' faces over each other, and like their like an actual face came out, and they're like, there he is, Joe Baseball. But someone, but someone did it for all the Touhou portraits, and it's disturbingly clear.
Joe Baseball.
Yeah. So Yomu from 7, the stage 5 from 7, also becomes a playable character in 8. Raisin from the 8th game did not become a playable character until Legend of Lunatic Kingdom. Well, I guess she was playable in 9, but everyone was playable in 9. Let's see. 9's has more than 6 stages. So the penultimate boss is Komachi. I don't think she became a player until... Yeah, her name's Komachi.
We know how to get there.
I know, right? But she's playable only in the Phantasmagoria and I want to say fighting games. Stage 9 or Game 10, Mount of Faith is Sanae, and she very quickly became a protagonist. 11 is Orin. She just became a playable protagonist, I think, in the latest game. Which took forever. People were like, when is she going to be a protagonist? Sho is 12, stage 5, and I don't think she's become a playable character yet. 13. Who is 13's stage 5? I think it's Momonobe? Futo? It's either Futo or Prince Shotaku's wife. And by the way, Prince Shotaku is a trans female in Touhou.
That's perfect.
It's really funny. Well, because she gets revived as a woman, and she never expresses any dysphoria, and she's just like, yeah, I'm perfectly content living as a woman.
Perfect.
And it's totally glossed over, but Zune is actually super fucking progressive. It's really funny, yeah.
Wait, that makes me so happy. That's such a cool thing. You're making me really care about Touhou now.
I'm trying to think who's 14's stage 4 is Seija. She gets her own game.
Seija.
Yeah, she's in Amanojaku.
Amanojaku.
And they're like trickster yokai who are traditionally kind of weak, but they like invert things. And like she's like her whole thing is like I want to destroy the status quo in Gensokyo and make it so that the weak are on top again, or on top.
Cool.
But she doesn't do this out of the goodness of her heart. She does it literally because it's her yokai nature, and she's like a terrible person, and she uses everyone. There's actually a really good dojin with her and the stage 6 boss. And it's kind of an inversion because typically like the stage 5 bosses are the underlings of stage 6, but she's weaker than Shinmo Myaru, who is the stage 6 boss, but she like tricks and manipulates Shinmo Myaru to like help with her rebellion plan. And so like the dojin is about like her coming to terms with like she actually does have feelings for Shinmo Myaru. And it's such a good pairing.
Wait, how gay does Touhou? How gay are they allowed to get if they're dojin? Like fairly
They're super gay.
Like canonically gay?
Like, well, in the dojins,
Did they kiss?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about fanfic dungeon. The like, Zune isn't really a romance writer, so he doesn't. But like the fanfic stuff, super gay.
Oh my gosh.
It's the gayest series ever, in my opinion, and that's just because like 99.99. There are only 2 guys in Touhou.
Yeah.
One of them is a cloud, and the other is a half yokai who never makes an appearance.
That is such a thing with Japanese. That's exactly how idol stuff is.
Recently, bosses in Mario games, 2D Mario bosses were never like interesting big battles, but sometimes I mind, and sometimes I don't. I think a big boss battle in Mario 1 would mess up the pacing. Yeah, it would.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
But sometimes I wonder, is like, were they thinking about pacing, or were they just like...
We can't do anything.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Oh, sorry.
I've been listening to this lore, and I have been so painfully aware of the fact that I have to stop playing this game for a week and an hour, and it's hurting me. Because I'm just realizing, like, I can't stop doing this. This is so fun.
It's probably not fun. It's probably not as fun when I'm not here.
That's true, you have to think about that.
Not to, you know... stroke myself. What is the term? Pat myself on the back. That's the term.
Pat yourself on the back is the more generally used one.
Shit, you better just fucking hightail it.
The way I exploded into blood, I thought I died.
Yeah.
Gee, I can't. I'm gonna have to start playing Jack Brothers because like I can't stop throwing knives. Like I can't. I have to keep throwing knives.
I got a new move.
Like I have throwing knives at 11 later today.
You should go to. Holy shit! What the fuck? Excuse me, you got a chainsaw?
I guess this is... How do I change... Oh, I see.
Use it. Holy shit. It's so good.
So that's the bit, God, I forget. So yeah, the narrow bit about Touhou is like, cans are recycled, like, Frankens are steined, chainsaws are thrown. It's just a fucking mess.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Touhou's really gay.
That's rough, buddy.
It's not. I think he might even be Ace, the Cloud.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, like most of the characters you can presume are some kind of Ace, because Zune doesn't really write romance, but.
So Vanessa likes Castlevania 2. That's cool. That's very cool. Castlevania 2 seems cool, and it's a predecessor for a lot of Melovania type games, Strand type games. Oh, a strategy guide in Bemidji. Okay, that is so comfy. I love that. Finding a strategy guide. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, yeah, the new season of Eurocamp goes into stuff that, like, was just, like, manga land for me when I read it. I'm like, this will never be animated. A noble practice. Thank you, Vanessa. Elwind! Yes. LMAO. I'm so glad y'all came out today.
We got some people in chat. I'm so glad there are people in chat.
Yeah, we got our buddies. They're from the inner circle.
Yeah, they're coming out to do the game.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, this is my favorite thing, right? Like, I would really like to grow a bit of a fandom, like a bit of a community here, but like, I'm in no rush, because like, my real goal is just to hang out with people on these streams. Like, I wouldn't want numbers if it means that like the hangout vibe is ruined.
I think that's a much more sustainable way to go about YouTube.
I see people losing their mind. Like, the average YouTuber is losing their mind, and it's like, I don't know, like, my goals, I think, have been very kept in line with what's like,
If you
actually
make
enjoyable.
your job, if you make your job YouTube, yeah, I can see.
Fucking dead. It's one of the worst jobs. It's not a prison. Like, I've heard many people describe their jobs. YouTubers are some of the least satisfied. Also, it's like, I don't know, generally trend chasing sounds awful. Like, it sounds like I would get burned out immediately if I stopped doing what was fun for me. And I would make less interesting stuff, frankly. Speaking of making stuff,
People are always oh,
that was painful.
you got robbed.
Yeah. Oh, that was easy. That was easy. I don't even have to stop time with this one.
People are so much cooler when they're talking about stuff they like.
Yes, it's like not even like, it's just second nature to me. Like, there's no reason to do this. Like, I literally wouldn't do this if I wasn't. So again, so I have a video. It's done. I've been working on it for ages. I was so happy to get it out. And one freaking clip of the whole thing got copyright blocked. So I have to freaking just keep editing that clip until it's able to go up today. I was so mad. I every single day since like the end of February, I've been like, tomorrow I'm gonna finish the video. And then things keep happening. It's 16 days into March. Or is it 17 now? It's 17 days into March. The damn thing isn't out. Everyone's gonna be asleep in EST when it goes up, but I want it out as soon as possible. Although I am gonna go get lunch after this. Okay. Oh, this is definitely a boss. Wait,
Who's this? I guess it would be like stage 2. Hey, you, the maid! Freezer roll shoot! Wait, who? Nitori?
that voice.
It's Marisa! What's up, Zay? She has like the vocal tick of Zay.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like you're having fun. Let me join in. Yeah. She always steals books from the library.
Oh.
She's
Trudy's library?
Yeah, she calls it borrowing because she says, well, I'm a human, so I'm going to die. They can just take it when I'm dead. Because they're yokai librarians.
Oh my gosh.
Amelia gave me permission. Okay, well. Lady Amelia. She has a big heart for letting a thief like you break in, yeah. They're kind of antagonists. How rude to call me a thief. I just borrow things permanently, yeah, that's her thing. Tiffany's like not permission to steal. I mean, she's right.
Yeah.
Like, good timing. I'll finish you off here. Good God, look at you.
You're the one who's going down.
Yeah, she's the. I think I told you she's the icon for every single game.
The
like
icon?
on like the shortcut.
Marisa?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, so this is her theme. It's called Love Colored Master Spark.
Oh, Love Colored Master Spark. Yeah, okay.
It's very famous.
I am so conflicted.
Oh, she drops the time process.
Oh, crap. Oh my god, oh crap, that's gonna be a hard mechanic. Something about Touhou, I always plan things.
Oh, okay, so that's a reference to one of her spell cards. When she drops things and they split into lasers. I think it's non-directional. I don't remember the name.
I am so indecisive right now in my head about whether I'm actually gonna stream this game again next weekend. Because I'm like, I don't know if we can get together next weekend or not.
Yeah, I can wait.
Well, the other thing is, like, I'm like, when are we gonna get together again? Would I stream this without you? I'm starting to think I don't want to stream this without you. It'd be more fun to do it together. But can I keep myself from beating the game before then? I might end up beating it, and then we'll do a different kind of revive. We'll do like a review vibe when you come for the next one.
These were my thoughts. I'm like, okay, well, here's your...
here's the right answer.
By the way, her zooming around, hitting you on a broom, that's actually one of her spell cards, too.
Jesus Christ.
She
just comes in and starts hitting you?
She's a mad lass.
This is
yeah, she like rockets around the screen.
Dude, can I level up before this?
It's one of her fighting moves, too.
Oh my gosh.
You're pretty far from a level.
Yeah, I am.
How do you use your item, your health item that you bought?
Wait, how do I use that item? I don't know. Hopefully, I think my progress will be reset and I can use it again after. Okay, let me just get some early damage on here. And maybe do the chainsaw?
Chainsaw, yeah, chainsaw.
I probably want to do homing really with her. Especially when I'm time paralyzed. Yeah. Oh, but she's not going to throw up shields the way that Meiling did.
It's really funny, because because of her name, Marisa.
Marisa.
It has, Marisa Kirisame. So her last name has Ame in it.
Oh.
Right? So she actually has an affinity for water magic.
Oh.
But she refuses to use water magic.
Why are these
'Cause
characters so funny?
Because she like, Don Maku to her is all about, like, flashy firepower.
Oh.
So she only uses, like, light and fire magic.
Oh my gosh.
She's really funny. Yeah, those lasers are a reference to her. Initially, I think it's her Phantasmagoria of Dimensional Dream.
Uh-huh.
And then I think maybe Phantasmagoria Flower View.
Uh-huh.
And her special attacks, but she also has a spell card that shoots lasers up from the ground.
She's too tough. I'm out of MP constantly. And I'm also out of time. Like, oh my god, I'm dead!
Yeah. I'm gonna go all out, eat this, master. Oh, you hit stage 2 as you died. Something to wake up to.
Yes, blood and gore. I kind of want to grind. She's so tough. Well, I have money,
tough.
don't I?
She is, like, the secondary protagonist.
The secondary protagonist
Well,
of the whole
Reimu,
franchise?
yeah, of, like, the whole franchise. Because Reimu is, like, the protagonist.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, I'm so torn right now.
Why is she the stage 2 boss?
I don't know. Maybe it's gone linear. Maybe I can fight other bosses? I'll have to look at the map, honestly, because she's really tough. Let's see. There is... not fucking much. No, this is very much the stage. This is the second boss, for sure, for sure. What is it that's blocking me over here? Oh, it was a yellow key. I can go up over there. It's not the most appealing thing. And these fast travels are a bit far away from each other. I'm so torn right now. So next weekend, what are our plans next weekend?
I'm free. Well, okay, I have something, I think. I have Friday, and then Sunday I have Rusty's concert.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the concert. I want to go to that. So because I want to go to that, I have to stream Saturday. And I kind of...
Wait a minute. We're free Wednesday. I could make time if you really wanted to. We don't have to stream.
No, I want to use that to play Triforce Heroes because the servers are going to go down soon. I told my friends I'd play Triforce Heroes.
You should do that. If you promised them,
yeah.
Honor your promises, please.
But like, what am I going to do? I feel like I kind of... I have to keep playing this game, but I kind of don't want to... I kind of
Do you
don't
want me to take the actual game, the physical copy from you?
No! I guess you have the right to, but no! I gotta...
I mean, it depends on what you want to do. Right?
Oh my god. What do I want to do? What do I want to do?
Hey chat, why don't you vote?
I don't have a game lined up for next weekend. I don't have a game lined up. I mean, I can certainly put on a movie. No, I have so many ideas I could pull out, but I actually was just Pikmin and then maybe Signalis eventually, but I'm not doing that now. I'm not gonna stream Unsighted. I'm gonna like try about
do Signalis, please invite me.
I
And
will.
if I'm not in Japan, please Discord me.
Discord me, yeah.
No, sure.
I think my thing is I'm not so sure about Signalis now because like I don't know if I would play that game outside of the
Yeah.
stream because I just don't do horror.
Yeah.
Like I just don't do
that's
horror
valid.
much. Yeah. Like I would do it if someone else had a copy or something, but now I'm like I've gotten cold feet.
Do you want? I can buy it, and
No,
I can.
you cannot buy me another game after this.
Well, I can. I'll play it.
I already want. Oh, okay. You can buy it for yourself and bring it over.
Yeah.
We can sample Signalis.
I wasn't going to buy it on Switch. I was going to buy it on Steam.
That's because you can still bring it over.
Yeah.
This is like.
Oh, also, I do have to
grind.
log into Steam so we can get Death Smiles and stuff.
Yeah.
By the way,
I might buy this
we will do a shmup stream.
Yes, eventually.
I will force Mel to do it.
Yes. See, you were the first person to call me Mel, and at first some people have thought about it and been like, and at first I was like, I should stop them from doing this. But you've done it enough that I'm starting to become fond of it. I'm starting to be like, you know what? That's kind of a fun nickname.
Well, okay, I don't. It's like because it's a single syllable.
Oh, absolutely, I get that.
Like,
But at first I was like, I should stop them. And then I'm like, no, I'm gonna let this happen. And now it's like, well, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I feel like a hairdresser.
Do using your moves also consume time?
No. No, but I've been kind of.
Well, no, when you're in stopped time.
Oh. Yes, it does. Oh wow, I guess that balances things in some way. I guess I can keep grinding.
Mega Man stream.
I certainly could stream Mega. Oh my god, that would actually be very painful. Mega Man's gameplay loop is a short. Well, at least Mega Man 0 is a very short level for like 15 minutes tops, and then an hour of grinding the boss.
Yeah.
It is painful. I could not do more than an hour of Megs. I could.
I think that's like the reverse of like a cave game.
Yeah.
Where you grind so long on the stage, and then the boss
is
like,
super easy.
Well,
yeah,
you can bomb spam.
You can bomb
boss.
spam.
You can't really bomb spam the. I mean, you can.
No, you
but
can't.
You'll run out of bombs too quickly.
Oh, these chainsaws suck against her. I could stream
Jeez,
Gunvolt, but I'm doing an extremely story-heavy segment that wouldn't mean anything to anybody. I'm doing like a prologue that adds lore to the ending of the game that none of you saw, but I would. The Gunvolt's not off the table for next weekend.
It's for the gameplay.
I could. I mean, I would love to show off the gameplay. I could certainly stream Yohane.
You can set the premiere for your video.
Make it be like 7 hours long of mothers getting gored. I'm already out of MP. This is really tough.
Do you have Mother?
Mother?
You could play Mother.
I could play Mother. I don't think I'm gonna play Mother.
It's a hard game.
How did I? Where are this shit takes too long to cycle at UI. Where is my healing item?
I have no idea.
I don't know that I actually. Is it in here? Look at this grid.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Why is it so small?
Holy shit.
This
no,
is
those
weird.
are all the items you've collected.
Yeah, there's time gauge, knife gauge, my perm upgrade,
your skills,
6 of these things. Those are trash cans. Those are trash cans. They're keeping track of trash cans.
They're keeping track of trash cans.
Why are they doing that?
You get 100% completionist.
Yeah. I'm looking pretty good. Looks like I have 100% so far.
Yeah.
How do I use this item? I bought it.
Yeah, you did.
Right. It's consumable.
Did it just heal you at the time you bought it? That would have been really stupid.
That would have been awful. Oh, great! I have to graze! Oh, I get it now!
That is funny. You can't graze those.
Oh, shit. Well, I have to graze her.
Don't graze her. Graze the lasers.
Oh, okay.
Because you can continuously graze lasers.
Okay.
If it's the same as the game.
I am so glad I have a Touhou player here.
Don't graze those.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a kind of reveal move that you have to
dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, I died. Damn it.
Splatoon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dream Buffet, Ice Climbers co-op.
Just the Melovania salad.
Ice. Well, I think the problem is that if there is going to be a co-op stream, it would be the Luna Nights. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll make space next weekend, but like we're already meeting for the Taiko.
Yeah. You'd have to like. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to force you to. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do in this game?
It's good.
I want to just like chill on my Friday night, so I want to like get to bed early.
Friday night, I definitely have something.
Yeah.
I gotta go to a Sobitsukai. Hold on, let me get some water.
Ice Climbers co-op for the entire stream.
Single player co-op.
Oh,
okay. Hold on, let me just ruin my voice.
Call Amber and be like, hey, do you want to play Ice Climbers for hours with me?
Probably say yes.
She probably would. How long would it take you to drive out here?
How long would it take me? Probably not that long, because when I had a school down here, it took me about 25-ish minutes.
Would you come stream next week?
Is this their parking lot that I can like just use
I've been observing the lot, and I think if it's midday, there are a few spaces nobody seems to use.
Cool.
I believe we're okay. I'm sorry if we get a ticket, it's on me, but like no one, it seems like it'll be chill. Let's think about this.
Okay.
Let's think about this.
Yeah, you guys have to put up with me for 2 weeks. I love you, chat.
Love you.
Hugs and kisses.
I think this might be what we have to do. I think
less than 3.
I think you have to. I think you have to come spend your Saturday.
Next week Saturday.
If you're up for it.
I might be like slightly hungover because so it's okay, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's do. Oh, a chainsaw and pause time. Will this hit? Chainsaw damage.
It doesn't do that much damage.
Yeah, for the amount of toss. Okay. Now I get this.
Her song is so cool.
I can stand still like this. Oh, you're gonna hate me.
I will say, it's kind of a shit. Like, music is one of the central things about Touhou. It's kind of like Guilty Gear in that way. Like, Daisuke totally made Guilty Gear just because he wanted to put a rock album to something.
Is that true?
I'm almost fairly certain the music is so good. It has to be true.
That's super epic.
But I think Zune really did make the games initially because he wanted to like show off his music.
That's really cool.
Got around. Oh, you just go the other way. Oh, that must be how you do it. She must cancel after you get around her.
Oh, once I get around her. It's not always easy.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Ooh, this is danger. This is pretty danger.
You're at 1 health.
That's fine. We take those. Oh, I can't graze these anymore. No MP. I have enough MP. Let me do this.
You need 30.
She hit me. I need water.
Please have some water. Every time a composer makes a video game, I get closer to wanting to make one too.
You should just be gifted those abilities if you make good enough music.
It's about talent. I wish I was a better composer, artist, writer, everything. But you know.
At least I have comparatively fewer goals, but now I've been wanting to learn more languages, so I'm fucked. I think I could be satisfied with music and language, because to me YouTube is mostly about the scripts. I mean, I'm always working on developing my taste, but I can hardly call developing my taste in video games a hobby. It's more of just like a passive thing that I do.
Cultivating it.
Yeah, cultivating it. I love doing it. I take it seriously, but it's not quite as fulfilling about. I mean, it's pretty fulfilling, but you know, developing a skill, it's a little different than that.
Yeah.
See if I can develop the skill to beat this boss. This is a different kind of
just-
experience.
Yeah, you're getting a Touhou experience. Not super, because usually there's like codified patterns that you have to beat, and then it doesn't really repeat. I just noticed your Nashika.
Yes.
Volume.
So that's actually not the one I was looking for. That's like the Studio Ghibli movie with just like text.
It's not
put
the
over
original.
It. It's not even the manga. It's just the anime with like subtitles. I was so disappointed.
And stop motion anime.
Yes, I worked so hard to find the manga, and then I was foiled. I didn't know that there was a fake manga. But the real one we got in Hokkaido is up in my room.
Like your loft.
My loft, my bed slot, my capsule.
She's so cool.
She's pretty cool. I like her. I think her color scheme is
She's
pretty
like
neat.
one of my favorite characters. I have a lot of favorite characters, because a lot of them are really cool. But she's like my favorite playable character.
Yeah, I think I've settled. I think I'm gonna wait till next time we play this, and I'm gonna satisfy myself with the Jack Brothers game for now. I haven't played it in ages, so it'll be good. I got the chainsaw.
It makes you feel like a boss, but also
That's so little.
So little damage. I wonder if you like level it up. Did you have to? You have to jump up for it, don't you?
Jump for what? Oh, jump.
For the low strike.
Oh yeah. Oh crap. What's she gonna do? So do you say once I cross?
Yeah. I'm gonna go all out.
Master
Left click, Master Spark. Yeah. Do not get hit by that.
When does this end? When does this end?
Not. Yeah.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
That is.
Hey you, get down here. Get down here, you punk.
How did you go through that?
So it had a spiral. I recognize it had a spiral. Just like those rifle knife things that you were talking about. Yeah.
That is cool that they teach you that kind of pattern recognition.
Game design. Oh, wow, my grades, look at that. 157. Free. Super easy.
It seems that your graze goes up pretty fast in this game. It does go fast in Touhou, but each bullet you can only graze once.
That's like knife got her. Oh shit. Oh, that's why I keep like spamming my time, is I don't realize that I'm wasting it by using knives. Alright, let's you think? Yeah, I think.
Oh, you can slide it.
Yeah, it's just kind of all luck in a way. Oh, here we go. Oh, big graze.
Big graze.
Oh, this isn't what I want. This isn't really much better. Uh-oh. That seems fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not fine. It's not fine. I love that move.
I have legit thought about trying to make a really simple
RPG or platformer.
Yeah, RPG.
I'm gonna be honest, indie devs out there, don't be afraid to make an indie platformer or an RPG platformer, because like I find that in games like this, like it is shocking how far RPG mechanics can go in a platformer. Like having a level up system is really solid. I think it's underrated.
I think the same thing for like open world, because FromSoft just did that with Elden Ring, and that was like praised pretty well. I will say,
Pretty well.
people who are like, I mean, this is something that I've had to grapple with recently too, especially with a lot of rejections lately.
Oh yeah.
I've been applying to places anyway.
Yeah.
That's the context, but you know, if you're going to make something and you're like, I don't want to do it, or like it'll be bad, it's going to be bad regardless. Just do it.
Yeah, just
like
do
that's
it,
how you
right?
get better.
That's
is
literally
you do it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have to learn that in such a hard way that it's like one of like the most passed off pieces of advice from artist to artist, and yet it's one of the hardest things to learn, right?
It's because
we all try
you're so tied up in your creative stuff.
Yes, we all try so hard to teach other people that once we learn it. Then we have to relearn it ourselves a lot of the time, frankly.
I have to learn it every time I get rejected. Yeah. Every time I get rejected, I'm like, damn, I really thought this was the one. Or like, you get rejected after you've been accepted, and you're like, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Gotta go all out. Look at her when she like throws it. She's like, ha!
She's so cool.
She's very cool.
I'm not grazing? I'm not grazing. Why am I not grazing?
I think you have to graze the middle laser or something.
I don't know if I'm gonna get past this.
I think we gotta jump through it.
Oh shit! 52 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think also like.
Please make it. We'll play it on. If you make it, we'll play it.
Make
on
it,
stream.
Vanessa. I mean, I've played a few games like Gris that are very, very like basic gameplay wise, where it's mostly story and art and like very simplistic platformer stuff. I know Robbie has played Gris or Grease or whatever. It's the French for gray. But yeah, I think that's really fun. Does like art alone pretty much tell the whole story. But like my thing, like the more that I play Metroidvanias, the more that I appreciate ones who aren't afraid to tell a really cool story. Like I think the story is like almost often one of the things that sticks with me the most in these games, and I came into this genre not giving a fuck about stories. I thought that once I started to care about stories, I would have to play more RPGs, but I love premises. I love characters, I love premises, and you can do a lot with a good character and a good premise in a platformer game. You don't need 1,000 pieces of dialogue to tell a cool story that sticks with people.
Yeah, there is this misconception that like more dialogue is
more story. Exactly.
Not true at all.
No, it's really not, and it took me so long to realize that. I think Castlevania stories stick with people really well, despite the fact that they're being told in arcade action games.
Cave stories are actually not cave story, but
no,
like,
not cave, so cave stories.
Cave stories by the developer Cave.
Yes.
Are some of the fucking darkest stories I have ever had to enjoy. Also, yeah. Also, a lot of Touhou story is like told. Oh shit. Is told like in the omake, in like the side manual.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure if you'll be able to grind this boss out this stream.
I can do it. I still have a little while. Watch this. Ooh. I was over scaring myself. It looked like I wouldn't make it, but I did.
No, I'm pleased.
But I have time, so I'll use all my MP. Get away from me! Get away from me! You should be so scared of me.
There is, I think, in canon, it's implied that Danmaku, like, it looks painful and causes blood and stuff, but it's supposed to be like being hit with like a rubber ball. Like,
that's so funny.
Yeah.
So it's like paintball.
Yeah.
It's like Splatoon.
We must do things for the love. All right, it's on.
You're right about
for
that,
the spring.
Vanessa. You're right about that.
We're looking forward to it.
It's
also,
so funny that...
also, I say we, but like, it's not like I stream.
Yeah, well, you can play it.
Yeah. Mel will give it to me.
Yeah. It'll be the pride of the Melovania Discord. Honestly, I have a group chat that I sometimes use to inform like a lot of the regulars who come of edits to the schedule and stuff. I've kind of been debating just making a private Discord for regulars, because like I think there's almost enough stuff that we could share resources. If that happens, I'll let you know. Because like, it wouldn't be a public Discord. I'm not ready for that at all. But,
that's a lot. You need a moderator.
Exactly. I would need many. I have a lot of feelings about that. I would need like really good moderators and really good emotional boundaries. Yeah.
I think for the schedule, I know some streamers like put up a permanent kind of stream that's like just a picture still of their schedule.
Oh, I see. A permanent stream that they update?
Yeah, and they like
I
just change
see.
it.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't usually click on them, but like I think
Yes.
people are gonna call me a weeb, but like sometimes I will watch Hollow Live, and like if you go on their channel, it's just like
the schedule stream.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just a
I've never
schedule
heard
stream.
Yeah, I have not watched Control Live in so long. See, sometimes...
I like put it in the background while I'm cooking. I'm like, I need something to
Oh, yeah.
put on while I'm chopping vegetables.
So my cooking thing, the perfect balance for me is competitive Pokemon videos. I don't care about competitive Pokemon at all, but it's so fun expanding my knowledge by listening passively to the channels that I like, that have like a good formula. It's so fun because like I've learned so much about competitive now that anytime a new video gets dropped by the channels that I like, I'm like, I have to know what Ledian did in Gen 5 OU. Like, which is no
vocabulary.
Exactly, and I have like the context is also big. Not that Ledian did anything in Gen 5 OU.
Let's see.
This is the good. This is what you want. It's not much grace. It's not much grace at all. Jeez, I need to graze her. Still not much grace.
Yeah, she continuously... She should really graze the lasers.
Which... Oh, the lasers that
They come out the ground, yeah, they're gonna come out of
right here. Well, they say A, they hit me because they home, and B, I graze them for free, kind of. Like, I just kind of stand near them.
I think it's really funny because you still earn graze if you have a... Even if you get hit by a bullet in the original games. It's really funny because you have a hitbox and a graze box.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Marisa is usually considered one of the more difficult characters to play. One, because she doesn't have helmet. But two, also because she has the biggest hitbox.
Oh, really?
So there's this meme in the community called the Marisa Fat Box.
The Fat Box, yeah.
It also means she has the largest graze box, though. So she's also...
Oh, crap.
Oh people,
I died trying to graze.
Yo, do you watch Big Yellow? What is Big Yellow?
That's probably a Pokemon YouTuber. I only watch ooh, I'm sure it would be a lot of fun to have the Discord. I only watch False Swipe Gaming and this newer channel called Jimothy Cool that is very funny. And Jimothy Cool mostly talks about Gen 3 OU. I would never have known about Gen 3 OU, but he has been a huge like content creator for it because he loves it so much. And he's convinced me. Like I think I only keep up with Gen 3 OU and whatever the current generation is.
What is OU?
Oh, so it's actually a really cool system. This is a totally fan-made thing. It's in the... I think it's centered around the website Smogon, which is like a competitive Pokemon website. Not to say this sentence, but Vanessa would know how long it's been around. I know that she would. It may have been around since the 2000s. I think it has been. And it's basically a fan-made way to corral competitive Pokemon, because if you play competitive Pokemon online, the mix of legendary Pokemon and stuff makes it really unusable. It's just like tough, like there's such a power imbalance. So basically, it's a concept of tiers. So Pokemon that are banned from normal play are called Ubers. People play Ubers, but it's kind of just crazy, like Titans hulking it out with each other. OU is the most popular tier. It's meant to represent overused Pokemon. Pokemon that if you go online, theoretically, you would see in every single game. They're used so often. So they're meant to be usage-based tiers. Now they use a simulator called Pokemon Showdown, where you can choose the tiers and just play those tiers. So it's interesting because, like, I don't know where they get their usage data. But theoretically it's supposed to be about overused, underused, rarely used, never used. And then ZU doesn't mean anything, and PU doesn't mean anything.
Zero use?
Yeah, zero use, and then PU is just like you suck. But they have all these tiers, and it's cool because Pokemon are not made equally. But if you stratify them, you can find Pokemon down here of a certain power level with like a similar... You know, they were not made to be the best Pokemon. They're only made to be mediocre Pokemon, but you put them in their own context, and now new Pokemon get to shine. So I think it's very cool. It'd be like playing a fighting game, but you cap it at C tiers, or you cap it at B tiers, you cap it at D tiers. It brings out a totally new metagame. I find it really cool.
I'm sorry, who is Vivi again?
Oh, Vanessa.
Her use has been around since 2000.
Wow. 2000.
Smog on-set communities and online simulator use code 5. This is actually very interesting. This brings me to my weird sticking point on tier lists.
Tier lists, yeah.
So a lot of people do like S, A, B, C, D. And this is very interesting and also in fighting communities. Fighting game communities. But, like, I come from card games.
Oh, really?
Specifically Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, right.
And Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a very specific way of tiering decks. And it's kind of like this overused, underused system, where they'll base a deck's tier on the number of tops it earns. actual
in
competitive
competitive play.
play. Right, so instead of like people saying like, oh, it has like this amount of frame data, or like they have these moves that are really good, or these options in the deck,
It's
they'll say like
results-based.
it's responsive to data.
Responsive to data. Wow.
Which I think is such a good way to make a tier system. To like see like what are people actually playing. At the same time, if people just aren't aware of an option, then like
Yeah.
But then nowadays with the internet, information spreads so fast that like once someone starts getting results, like it's very quick to.
That's really
change.
cool. I think that would make sense for Pokemon if there was more harmony between competitive and casual rule sets. But in reality, oh no! Oh, let me do it fast forward. But in reality, the rule sets that they use for official Pokemon tournaments are really different than what fans want to play. It's actually called VGC. It's 100% double battles, and legendaries are allowed in a very controlled way. It's its own art style, like it's its own gameplay style, but it's really different from singles. Like there's no official singles, so people who want to play singles make their own rules basically. I didn't want to do that. What's she about to do?
You're going to need to jump. Yes.
I want to grade. Oh, no, I don't.
Let's see, yeah. It's really funny, because sometimes there's like the usual tier. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Tiers are weird, because there's tier 1, tier 2. Some people argue for the existence of tier 3, but usually it's like, I think you can...
Oh my goodness, I ran out of time, and when I froze it, it was close to being slidable, but it wasn't slidable.
Yeah. But like, some people argue for the existence of tier 3. I argue that it's just rogue tier, under tier 2.
Under tier.
Yeah. But then above tier 1 is really interesting, because there's tier 0.5 and tier 0.
Oh, I see.
And it's very weird, because tier 0 is this like mythical status, super unhealthy status.
Yeah.
Where a deck or certain archetype reaches like a super majority of tops. So like 60, I think it's supposed to be 66% or 60%.
Damn.
Where like it earns that many tops.
Oh, so it's not they do sometimes measure usage in like official tournaments, but they don't measure victories quite the same way. So that's not 60% of teams, that's 60% of tournaments.
Then so 60%. So they take top decks. So a top deck is a deck
that won.
Not that won the tournament, but that got to the final.
Oh.
Depending on the region size, top 16, 8, or 32. I think sometimes even 64. And yeah, it's what was I saying?
The way the tops is decided?
Yeah. so like, let's say in a particular tournament, like, you take the top 32, and like 28 of them were one particular deck. And that would be like a tier 0 deck in that tournament.
Oh wow.
But like, obviously you average it across like the nation, the TCG. So it's really interesting, because usually formats end up being like a couple, 3 or 4 tier 1 decks, usually like closer to 3, in a game of rock, paper, scissors. Interesting how that always works out. In Japan, it's always rock, paper, scissors.
like a 3-part meta game.
Yeah. Usually, it's usually like 3 decks. Maybe it's like 2 tier 1s and a tier 2 and a couple rogues. But sometimes with a really unhealthy, I think you can just go faster.
Yeah, I figured I was gonna waste my thing. There we go. I'm doing.
But like in certain really unhealthy formats, it's dominated by one deck, and like that's the tier 0.
Oh wow.
Actually, it's really funny, because the most oppressive format, I want to say, ever in Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Maybe I shouldn't say that. One of the most oppressive. And when I was not playing competitively, but like when I was buying cards, was I don't know if anyone in chat plays Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, Robbie plays a lot of Magic, and I like learning about competitive stuff.
Yeah, but one of them was, I think it's like the 2010s, or somewhere there. But it was Spellbooks versus Dragon Rulers, and neither of them reached tier 0. Because they were so oppressive, they were both sitting around high 40%.
Holy crap.
They might have both been around
No!
50%.
Oh my god, I was really optimizing that one.
You were
I really
close. Yeah, you were
tried.
really doing well.
I was optimizing a bunch of stuff. Like I was using pause to not get hit by the ice spells. I was waiting for opportunities where she's not moving to use the homing missiles and not miss anything. Because I would often use it. I would click it right as she passed me on the broom, which means a lot of them weren't hitting her at all.
They were like going crazy.
This is like one of the most engaging boss fights I've ever done.
It's very good. I think it's very different from a standard Touhou fight. A lot of people look at bullet hells and think like, oh my god, it's crazy. You gotta be like a master to dodge.
Yeah.
And you gotta know. Oh hell yeah, that rebounds. But a lot of them, they're actually you move quite slowly, specifically for Touhou, because Touhou is a much slower paced bullet hell. If you look at something like Cave, even though Cave has a lot of slowdown, Cave is, you have to be very aggressive in Cave, so there's a lot of movement. I say Cave, but like I really should be talking about Saikyo. Because Saikyo has some of the fastest fucking bullets. That was smooth.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on now, is just not taking these. I've been just kind of accepting the chaos, but if you use time for defense, that's what you get a ton of grace. Yeah. And I'm trying to like, do chip damage with my knives and conserve them.
That's smart.
Oh shit, oh, I've been jumping too high. I'm losing a ton of health on those.
She'll always pass high and then you gotta jump below, right?
Yes, it's just a matter of timing it with the animation. Okay, so my MP is low, but all I need
Vanessa's
is
going absolutely crazy in chat. I love seeing it though. Please expand.
About Gen 1 OU, I think.
Yeah, small gun Pokemon communities
this.
for current generation use a usage data-based approach. Yeah, I really like that. Oh, because a lot of people who make tier lists do not do that.
Yeah. Wait, so does that come from the actual Pokemon games? That must be.
I don't know.
Vanessa, I'm curious.
Vanessa, please tell us. Oh no, it's drawn from a showdown ladder.
Oh, it's from Showdown.
Restricted to people from higher ELO rating.
Oh, I see.
Oh, ELO.
ELO, what's that?
Effective level. I don't know.
It's
a
yeah, for measuring.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a ranking thing. Older generations are smaller and less able to use the OU whatever thing.
Yeah, the ranking system.
So they have viability rankings where older people and experienced people will vote.
Yes.
Where Snorlax will be an S, Rhydon will be an A, Gengar might be an B, and then Pokemon in C tier and below are considered not to be an OU staple. I think it is very interesting the way gamers like put terms into their games.
Yeah.
Right, like staple.
Yeah, a staple, yeah.
Or like or attack.
Tech meta, yeah.
It's very interesting.
Counter meta, anti meta. I like how the language evolves, right?
People can probably tell that I'm like an English and a foreign language major just because I
The language of it all.
I nerd out about like terms and stuff.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Oh, so you can only graze them once.
Yeah, so they all have their own counter. There's a purple counter on everything that you can graze. And these have a 0 for red ones. Okay, so...
They're like really avoid that.
Yeah.
I think that move is called Shooting Star.
Oh.
She's so cool.
I'm taking her out.
She's definitely a lesbian. Some people ship her with one of the only two guys, but like I always think they're more like he's like an older brother, kind of adoptive father figure.
I don't know that vibe. Oh, this is the ultimate test right here. Can I do it? It's patience, but it's also luck with this. Like I can't fucking time this.
Oh, there you go.
I think I got it. Okay, I got this. Now let's clean it out. I'm gonna graze you. Oh. Don't you stop the clock. Oh, I got time paralyzed in time. Oh, I needed clock to not get damaged. Yes!
That wasn't supposed to be like this. You shouldn't be able to use your powers. You cheater.
Again, look how badass she looks throwing.
She does look super badass. Really? I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Damn it! Amelia tricked me. Wow. I bet
Nitori wasn't in Romelia's plans, because that's how we have the time stop.
Oh, but she's also not real.
Yeah, I was too easy on you. Yeah. It's really funny. She shows up as an extra boss in one of the side games, and when you finally defeat her, she's not the one who's like damaged. You are, because she's just that strong. You play as like one of the minor characters.
Oh my god, it's only been 15 minutes since you said that you didn't think I could beat it on this stream.
That's true,
That felt
yeah.
so long.
That did feel really
This game, it was only an hour ago that I said, I'm like, I can't stop playing this. And now I'm like, I'm full. Like, I think this is a really good payoff.
Let's end on the high note.
They were really feeding me. I was getting hype, and this boss fight was a huge payoff. I'm like really satisfied. Wow, this game is incredible.
Usually a stage 4 boss. So actually we started Meiling stage 3. This is stage 4. I wonder if we'll meet the stage... Well, because Saki's is stage 5, so I wonder if it'll be a different game.
Wow.
They're cheering for you.
Wow. Yes, thank you, everybody. 2.5% of teams. Wow.
Live by the grace, die by the grace, yeah.
Gochiso-sama. My favorite thing about the competitive Pokemon YouTuber that I watch the most is the videos are incredibly formulaic. Every single video begins with as he's making jokes about the Pokemon's history and like its anime or like its presence in the fan culture, and then he makes like a pun, and then they go into talking about Gen 1 or whatever, and it's there's so many memes because it's so repetitive, and if they have shit stats and they start off terribly, then the beginning of every single segment but their first generation is unfortunately no, it's just the beginning of every single one is like unfortunately, so anybody who watches those videos will start things and be like, unfortunately this game is
it's not just one
good.
creator. It's the community has adopted this
The community
format.
has adopted. Like it just produces memes so easily.
Good old false swipe gaming.
False swipe gaming. I love watching them. They're like peak cutting up potatoes video for
You're
me.
pretty good for a maid. I mean, if the format works, why not?
Yeah.
Precisely because I'm a maid.
Aww.
I got permission. Look at her. She's hanging by her arm.
She looks so sad.
I went easy on you, yet you treat me so coldly. It wouldn't hurt you to bring me a cup of tea or coffee.
So do you say
that sounds like a flag?
Is she? Is she in that's a microaggression? Is she antagonistic to Sakuya or one of the Scarlets?
No. Okay, so Marisa usually she's actually kind of antagonistic to Patchouli.
Oh, but oh yeah, of course.
Because she sneaks into the library and steals books, and then Sakuya, obviously because she's doing her job, is like, get out of the fucking mansion. What are you doing? But yeah.
Oh, you know, another fun thing is that the other Touhou games I want to play are also Scarlet Mansion. It's the Castlevania ones.
Yeah, well, they're the most popular cast.
Oh,
they're
really?
the first Windows game.
So
they've had the longest time to...
I want to see the art
There's a
style of that
PC-98
game.
canon. I shouldn't say canon because they're technically linked. But, this is like some sort of greenhouse. Anyway,
it does look like that.
There's a PC-98 canon, but, like, Touhou really kicked off with Windows. Yeah. Most of the iconic songs and characters are from, I want to say 6, 7, and 8. Those are probably...
Windows 98.
It's actually like the Annex 98.
Oh,
yeah, before Windows. And like, I've played them. You have to get an emulator to play these things.
oh my gosh. I was wondering, what is the art style like for the first the Scarlet Mansion game?
Do you want me to pull up?
Yeah, because I think if I were to play a Touhou game, it'd be totally based on the art style. I would love to play I'd love to play like a 1632-bit game.
We usually divide Touhou into a couple eras. So the first one is PC-98.
Okay.
That's 5 games. The next one is like early Windows, which is I think 6, 7, 8, and you can kind of consider 9. 9's a little weird. 9 is kind of a black sheep of the family.
Okay.
As is 19, because they're both versus shooters, which is very rare. Like, even to this day, I think Zune is one of the few people who has made versus shooters, and they're horribly broken. 19 in particular is very egregiously not well made. not well balanced. Only one shot type is like balanced to clear the single player content.
Isn't that like the most recent game? 19.
Yeah, 19. Yeah. So 6, 7, 8, they're considered early Windows.
Look who it is! It's Hunter Green!
Hey, my favorite 2 people. Stream, have fun.
What up, Hunter? I'm glad you
Hunter.
came. I'm glad you commented. I know you watched, but you never commented.
Yeah, you never
I'm
comment.
so happy. Oh, there's our yellow key. I guess that might be the. I think routinely we might be getting colored keys.
Yeah.
Oh, what up,
After
Hunter?
bosses, or?
After bosses, yes. Yeah.
The red key was before Melee, wasn't
Oh, good job.
it? Anyway. So early Windows is 6, 7, 8. 9 is kind of its own thing. Then we enter kind of modern Touhou, which is because he remade the engine. It's Nitori.
She better be here to say something good and not fight me. Luigi-ass frog.
Would she fight you?
Oh.
Luigi-ass frog.
She's so funny.
She is funny.
Just collecting some jewels. It's a shop ticket. Oh, sure. Yeah, how do I use your...
How do I use your items?
Even during a boss fight, you can use this, theoretically, and sell things. You can sell things and buy items
genius invention, don't you think? I think you could buy this at her shop, too.
It's just, but you can use this item in a boss fight. You can purchase items in a boss fight. That is, I've never seen that in a game before.
Yes, you're really You've collected a bunch of jewels. It'll be easier for you to buy if you sell them to me and buy items. What I'm saying is, use me more. Okay, wait. She's definitely collecting these gems as, like, the Chaos Emeralds or something.
Really? Does she usually have, like, schemes?
No, she doesn't. I got bad vibes from this Nitori. You got a shop ticket.
Alright. Freaking use her.
Also, I don't recommend 6 because you gotta get a patch for modern Windows because it does not run. It runs at a really high frame rate if you put it on Windows 10 or higher.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, this is the art style for 6. This is probably the best drawn thing in 6.
Wow.
Which is actually pretty good.
That's good, right?
But like, let's pull up the character portraits. Like this is.
I feel like how to draw anime coloring books.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's David.
They are very retro.
So there's early Windows 6, 7, 8. There's modern Windows, which is the new engine that Zune remade. I think that's 10 and 11. Then I usually make a distinction between 11 and 12. Because 12 is when Zune started doing more like digital drawing.
Okay.
So you can clearly tell that there's a shift in the art style.
Oh, I see.
Even though the actual presentation of the game looks pretty similar.
That's
There's also like mechanical changes that 11 is really different from 12. But then 12, 13...
Oh, too much heat on
12,
that
13, and 14 are also kind of like a trilogy kind of thing. It's really funny because all the games from 10 through 13 are kind of linked to the Moria Shrine.
Okay.
So there's this meme in the community that's like, it's a Moria Shrine conspiracy because Moria Shrine like makes fucking problems for Rainbow.
Okay.
Because they're the rival shrine to hers.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, so 12, 13, 14 are their own kind of like updated art style. 15 continues that trend, but it's kind of, I'm probably the only person who will recommend 15 to like beginners.
Really?
Because it's definitely one of the harder ones pattern wise. But like legacy mode, like point device mode, is made for beginners. It's kind of like an I want to be a guy where you like get a scene save every time you clear a pattern.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like, if you just want to clear the game, it's good.
So I'm so confused by this puzzle right now because the moving platform is gonna stop when I pause time.
Does
the
it?
whirling blades will not.
Oh, you should have gone just then, I guess.
I guess.
Oh, the whirling blades don't. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, this is pretty cantankerous. What do I do? Oh, I guess I could... No, this is way too fancy. I just want to kill these things.
15 was the 20th anniversary. No. I haven't played 16, 17, 18, or 19, but I think 16, 17, and 18 are their own kind of thing.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna catch it in the middle. Let that thing move. I'm just gonna ride. Okay.
I guess that's how you do it.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of structured, but fuck.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Oh my god. That is really the energy of all of my deaths in this game. It is a strong get fucked asshole kind of vibe.
Yeah. So I haven't played 16, 17, 18. I kind of know the basic gameplay.
Oh. Wait, we use items from this menu. When did I use? I must have wasted my healing item.
Wait, what menu?
Look, we use it in the same thing as our skills. Ooh, I must have wasted it. Fucking idiot. Who cares? Who gives a shit?
Oh, this one moves.
This is the easy one. It's so quiet.
It is very quiet. That is great presentation.
Oh no, that's not.
That is another thing about Touhou, is that it tries to link up the music between the bullet patterns and the music. It
so
doesn't do it
cool.
perfectly. There's actually a game inspired by Touhou that's like its gimmick.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought I died. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you can-
The explosions are so funny. You know what it is? Toby Fox also has a bit about like that generic stock explosion effect in his games. I wonder if that's because of Touhou. He's a huge Touhou person.
These are actually not very similar to Touhou Destruction Zones.
Oh, it's just Luna Nights.
This is a Luna Nights thing, yeah.
That is a goofy ass thing.
Oh yeah, time moves quicker when you're moving.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
When you're moving
Huh.
too.
Makes sense. It hasn't exactly been feeling like 100 seconds every time.
I think they're supposed to be milliseconds, but...
Oh, okay. No, wait, that's the opposite of what I want.
Yeah, it really goes down. Where was I going with this? But 16 is kind of like... It has a lot of grazing in it. 16 is crazy. It's about the seasons. I have bought it, but I haven't played it. 17, I believe, is a lot like 12 in its gimmick. And 18, I think, is like kind of like an RPG. It's like you buy upgrades in a shop and you get currency every time you do a run. Yeah, I saw that.
I just lost so much fucking progress.
Should we, do you want to take a small break?
Well, we're almost done. Oh, so do you want to eat the ice cream that I bought? Are you in an ice creamy mood?
Sure, I can do ice cream.
You can do ice cream? Okay. I got 3 flavors to pick from.
Yeah.
I have chocolate, vanilla, coffee.
Sure, yeah.
You go first.
You know, I'm really boring. I'll take vanilla.
Okay, that's fine. I like vanilla. They respect vanilla this time,
We do, yeah. It's just you and me now. Spill your darkest secrets to me. Don't worry. Mel's in a different room. She can't hear you.
Yeah, it's so far
Ice cream. I'm excited. I did not know about the stream snacks.
Yes, they're always from Kobe. They're always eaten.
What will you do for the next Luna Night stream?
Yeah, now that I know everything better, I wanted to get something kind of like traditional Japanese. Now that I've pedo, I don't know what I would get.
Scarlet Devil is more like...
It's Victoria.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, what do you think would be better?
I don't know. Senbei.
Wait, we could get a...
Honestly, Senbei. Yeah.
Oh, senpai. I'm confused. It has to be like banging senpai.
Banging
I have
Senbei. Do you wanna... I can go to the Senbei
The
museum.
senpai museum. Well wait, isn't the younger Scarlet sister Flan?
Yeah, Flan there.
Like Flan, the pudding.
Yeah, she likes Flan.
We could get Flan.
Okay.
Flan senpai. I started off well enough this Sunday, but I got given enough shrimp Sunday that I refused to like.
I do not. Noreen's calling you out. She likes Senbei.
I like it, but like
I don't like shrimp Senbei.
Depends
You're
on the
right.
flavor. I hate shrimp
Yeah, I like,
senpai.
but I like normal Senbei. I'll be honest. I'm going to use the bathroom.
Oh, does that? One of the craziest culture shock things for me was on the plane here. I got given fish crackers. I never could have expected airplane food to taste like fish. I never could have predicted that ever. Well, senbei's great. There's nothing wrong with senbei. It's just I have like uneaten senbei crackers from people in the office that's like shrimp flavored that I'm never going to eat. Till they go bad, I'm never going to eat them. Yeah, these are fancy Lady Borden premium ice cream. I was going for something kind of fancy and Victorian with like lattes and milk tea and this fancy ice cream because I figured it'd be like a fancy Victorian mansion. Swimming soccer, yoga get stuck making. Was it like a fish fillet, like a nice like cooked cut of salmon? Because we just had like, you know, it was like a bag of crackers. I'm like, this is gonna taste like peanuts, probably something along those lines, and it was friggin' so fishy. Like I've been, you know, polite. I've been eating and trying to expand my taste palette, but I tell people to be ready for that because it was surprising as an American. As an American that doesn't eat fish, crackers. Yeah, those are meat crackers.
It's my Halloween shape. I have just noticed that the towel is Halloween.
I have so many holiday towels from my mom in America that she started sending them to me here. I never use them in either of my apartments in grad school or in college. I just have a huge pile. And I thought I got rid of them.
Did she give them to you?
She gifts me them. She used to mail me holiday stuff, which was awesome. And she would just always give me holiday towels in numerous times. She would be like, oh, you know, I gotta cut down on the gifts this year. I gotta cut down, you know, finances are changing. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't really need those holiday towels. And she keeps sending me holiday towels. Now she's not buying me new ones. She's just sending me my old ones. I have a huge stack. I'm on the other side of the world, and I still have a stack of holiday towels. And now I finally started using them. They're all gonna be dirty with curry, unfortunately.
It's fine.
Yeah, squid peanuts.
Squid peanuts.
You don't see it coming with the America palette.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm not a big fish person, which sucks because Japan is such a seafood place.
Yeah, we live by the ocean.
Also very weird because I'm from Washington State and there's a lot of seafood on the.
Oh, is there? Is it like crab?
No, it's salmon.
Oh, salmon, sure. Oh, yeah, you're missing out.
I do like salmon.
Okay, I was saying, I don't eat lobster. That's what we're known for, Northeast.
I thought it was like clam chowder.
It's both, yeah, both. Clam chowder and lobster. I want to go back to America and learn a Boston accent from my aunt. I'd also like to learn French from my aunt, but I really want to learn the Boston accent from her. My dad and his friends went back and redeveloped Boston accents. I don't know why. I think it was like a funny friend group thing, but they did not have Boston accents growing up. But they started developing it as they started to hang out more in recent years. Like, I think they went
It got to them.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's time.
Craig, what happened to you?
And they're getting infected. But my aunt has honestly always had one, like genuinely, and I want to learn it from her. Because whenever I do it, I'm channeling such like a duty voice.
I can't do an accent.
That's fun.
Sorry, love.
Sorry, love.
Sorry, love.
I'm not really doing an accent, but at the end of my Castlevania video, there's a bonus extra. You can hear my impression of a bunch of characters saying each other's voices in like the British, like East European accents that they have in the show. Because it's hard not to hear these names in their accents, because every voice actor has such a strong accent in that series. Richter. Trevor Belmont. It's not Trevor Belmont, it's Trevor Belmont.
Trevor Belmont.
Alucard. Cypher. Richter.
Alucard. It's not even a British name.
Alucard.
It's Vlad Tepes.
Yeah.
No.
Vlad Tepes. He's Adrian Fahrenheit Tepesh. But he's Adrian Fahrenheit Alucard Tepesh. He has a middle name and a nickname. I'll never forget he's Fahrenheit Tepesh in Castlevania.
Just focus on the rest. I do have to say,
yeah.
The Gyodan here in Niigata, the fish.
Yeah.
Bowls.
Yes.
Very good.
Gyodan. Have I had that? I'm sure at school I have.
I can take you to a place that I like.
Fish and rice are a good balance. I mean, I like fish generally. What I struggle with is the little bones. I'm getting better at it, but like it's danger. Like you'll be at school, you're getting fed tiny little bones you gotta get out with like your fingers.
Yeah. You're supposed to eat them.
You are?
No bones, though.
Really?
Some of them.
You swallow them? So they've removed the dangerous bones and they give you the small bones?
You're able to eat them.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll just start doing that.
Well, I take out some of them. So.
I take all of them out.
But yeah.
It's not often we have that bony of fish. But one time I surprised myself. I got this amazing...
Sometimes they do leave the bones in and you gotta take them out.
Yes, no, we have some flatter fish that is so bony. Nothing that big, but... I had such good salmon at like my fancier school I was talking about.
That you lost?
A few months ago. Yes. We lost all of them.
It's sad.
At Trevor Belmont. No, we had such good salmon that I legit messaged the group chat and I'm like, anybody want to go look for good salmon with me? Because I can't have this just be a one-off thing. I want to go find good salmon.
Murakami up north is...
No place names. But I will go.
It's known for it.
We're gonna get doxxed. Well, you know what I found out is my teacher was telling me that I think I didn't realize, so in my mind, like there can't be that many fucking like, I'm trying to think of one that's not around here. There can't be that many places that are like like Tanabe City. There must be a million Tanabe cities. But my teacher was telling me, because of family crests and because of that kind of thing, there actually is just one. Like his last name is Kikuchi, and the Kikuchi is out in it's down in Kumamoto.
Yeah.
It's the only Kikuchi. And I searched my other co-teacher's last name. There's only one place of her name in Japan, and it's in here. And I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. So I don't know if it's a perfect system, but there's a lot of towns that are specific, like, that is the only one named that way, and everybody with that last name, like, you can, like that's where they come from, to a degree. That's
One of my
so
my
cool.
high school teacher, all of his family's from one specific island.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, but it's not perfect because at the neighborhood I live on, there's another one in our city.
Oh.
So it's definitely, there's definitely overlap. And by the way, they both share a name with one of the rail lines.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And one of them is not on that rail line.
Jesus. But it seems like there are some places where it's like, this is the one. This is the one.
Yeah. There's like a bajillion places named after mountains.
Yeah. And in America, it's just like, oh, wow, Johnstonville. Like, there's one in every state.
Not Columbus, Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon.
There's like a billion.
Columbus. Yeah, Columbus is another good one.
Columbus.
New England is entirely, like, random, generic European. And then also, like, Ipswich, which is probably Native American.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know the Native American names like we do.
A lot of areas in Washington are actually named.
Good.
So.
It should be that way.
It should be. My high school was actually, which is so weird because also
it can be
was
weird.
An old school, and our mascot was
a person.
Yeah, and you're like,
mine was the same.
I mean, they changed it when I was in school.
Yeah.
So it's like now we have like a generic beast of.
Let me
power.
see what they changed mine to. I know they were voting. Panthers? We're the Panthers! That's hard to believe. I knew Penguins was there. Panthers! That's more aggressive than we really are. Panthers! Wow!
One of my schools was like a lynx, but they didn't show like a full-grown lynx. They showed a baby lynx.
That's cute.
It's like, yeah, but it's so weird for sports teams.
That is kind of weird.
Oh, that was kind of funky in the background. They did a glissando.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, I know. It's like, that's pretty good.
Old white Massachusetts. Oh, gomennasai. You probably have demons haunting you. My family is all like Ellis Island era immigrants, either from Canada or here. So we just showed up 100 years ago. I still call myself a stupid, horrible white colonist because I live and benefit from the effects of white colonialism in Massachusetts, obviously. Like, there was no conscious, like, if my neighbor had been here for 500 years and my family was here for 30 years, there was no difference because we were both treated as, like, boring fucking white people colonists. So I don't make any distinction when Castlevania Nocturne shits on white American Massachusetts colonists, but I do point out that I have no long-term connection to fucking anywhere besides the pizza place we go to. Like, my entire family culture is like, yeah, we showed up here. We forgot the language.
The pizza here.
Yeah, like, exactly. It's like, at the end of the day, I am American, but my ties just go back, like, 80 years, and then we forgot all of our culture from before then, so we're just making new culture. What I'm trying to say is that
we're shallow.
Yes.
Wait, have you seen the Jim Gaffigan bit?
I don't think so.
Where he's like, no one wants to get seen that they're at McDonald's.
That's true.
And he makes this joke, it's like, why are you here, Jim? And he's like, I'm here to solicit sexual services or something. but the other guy, and he's like, why are you here? And he's like, I'm just here to use the 99-cent ATM.
What the fuck? Since when do they have ATMs in McDonald's?
Yeah, I know.
Funny. Oh my god, my British friend who's making fun of Mega Man, who's on Thin Fucking Ice, she was like, you know, you're at home and you're at fucking McDonald's or whatever, and I'm like, hey, that was a microaggression. And she was like, it's America. And I'm like, yeah, we don't like it. Like, we all begrudgingly accept McDonald's, but we don't go home and go, time for an American McDonald's. Like, no, it's shit. Like, it's just...
Unless you're a kid.
I mean, yeah, I like McDonald's in a way, but it's with many layers of nuance.
You gotta be in a particular mood.
Very particular.
And you gotta eat it before it gets cold.
You do need to do that, yes. And before it starts to settle in how shitty you're gonna feel after you eat it. No, like, I like eating it, and it has a nostalgic factor, but that's because I'm in Japan. Like,
I will say, yeah, that was close. What was I going to say? I have chicken nuggets. I've never felt bad about having the chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets are nice. My favorite were Burger King.
Even in America, when I have chicken nuggets at a fast food place, I'm like, that was worth it.
That was worth it, yeah.
I feel no shame.
It's unique. It's not shame. My body is kind of rejects all the oil. I've always been that way. My body really likes mostly natural food. I don't eat amazingly, but my body does, like, tell me. Like, last night eating Domino's, I also had, like, a big bag of gummies, and my body was like, I don't know about this. And after the Domino's, I was like, I don't often eat much Domino's.
You sure it wasn't just the soccer
They
mochi?
sniped me.
Yeah.
It's fair. It's probably the Sakura shit.
We should tell them about it.
I will tell you about that. That's true, because nobody here... Oh, maybe Vanessa would have seen in the chat. So I learned about the Sakura stuff from camp, because everybody's like a Japanophile. But, they mentioned the Sakura Domino's. And I was like, challenge accepted. Because we just got rejected from our Domino's the day before. And I'm like, I'll be getting Domino's again soon, I promise you. Even if they try to stop us, which they have tried to stop us from getting Domino's for D&D. I was joking in my head. I never have any concept of how much health I have. There are Melovania moments where I make my followers watch the most ridiculous stuff for like hours and a half. I have made people watch me repeat the same jump in Super Metroid for like a full hour before, because I can be such a fucking ditz when I zone out. So there's Domino's Pizza. That was Sakura. And it was like strawberry, but it was also boba. There was strawberry boba. It was very interesting. Half of it made a lot of sense because they used powdered sugar, which was really good, and also the crust was fluffy and filled with like strawberry toaster strudel kind of jam. But the cheese...
I thought it was like cream cheese.
It might have been cream cheese, but I was telling myself it was just strawberry filling. The issue was really the cheese. It was just like Melissa said, it was salty. It was salty and savory like anything else, so it didn't...
You know, it was cheese.
It didn't agree. Well, I think there are cheeses you could have used for dessert. She said like cannoli cheese or something. But, I guess cannoli's a cheese.
I don't think I've ever had a cannoli.
I like them. See, they're also very, like, I'm technically Italian-American. They are very, like, Italian-American, so we have them in Mass a lot, and, I love them, actually. I didn't like them as a kid, but I love them now. Look at that spell, girl. I'm in danger. Yeah, I like cannolis a bunch. They're kind of an acquired taste, I guess, but, yeah, so it was tough. So the boba, unfortunately, was fighting with the taste of, like, dinner, and it was hard to really appreciate the boba, but that crust was really, really good. It was approaching circus food, or not circus, fair food, but the cheese really dragged it down.
But fair food tastes better.
No, I disagree. If there was a whole fried dough that was like the strawberry filling powdered sugar and maybe boba without cheese, I would eat that.
I don't know, maybe it's just my area, but like I don't associate fair food with sweet stuff. It's usually savory.
I usually think fried dough. Powdered sugar? No?
Sometimes elephant ears, yeah.
Elephant ears. See, we get like a ton of fried dough in Mass.
But like, I think like curly fries or something to that effect.
Oh, see, curly fries are amazing, but I mostly get them at House as a pizza.
I wish there were curly fries in Japan.
Yeah, me too. We were looking at them in Hokkaido, weren't we?
We were, yeah.
We were looking at many kinds of fries. Those fries were good, the ones that I ended up
Tornado potatoes?
Yes.
That's such a good name.
I got the super long ones, and they were a good kind of crispy. Motherfucker! Jesus Christ! This is a classic Castlevania.
Yeah, we're getting some comments. Vanessa, let's see. Also has ancestors from Ipswich.
Ipswich, Mass. No shit. Wow, you're really getting connected to Mass, Vanessa.
Let's see. Mayflower one side, mid-century Chinese immigrant. Yeah, ain't that the case?
Ain't that the case?
We don't know where my dad's from. He swears he's Chinese, but we're also like, oh, you could have been Cambodian.
Interesting. Does he know his parents?
Okay, so here's the sad thing. My dad's dad died when he was really young, and his mom died before he got married.
Oh, really young.
So,
no. So then, did they know where they came from? Did they know?
I mean, the mom and dad knew, but
They didn't tell them?
uh,
It's not important today.
yeah, it wasn't important. They were like, "Why would you want to go back?
Aw.
Be in America."
Well, I was learning about Nepal from Maya, which was really, really cool. She grew up there for K through 12, so she had like a whole lifetime there, and that was so interesting. It's a third world country, so things are a lot different than I'm used to, and it was wild. She was like, of course you watch Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, and I was like hiding my surprise. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, Nepal, Cartoon Network, like no doubt in my mind. We looked at Hindi SpongeBob. It was really, really fun. That's
amazing.
Yeah, it was very, very eye-opening for me.
I wonder what Hindi SpongeBob sounds like.
So they got Squidward down really well. SpongeBob just kind of sounds like a guy, but Squidward understood the assignment. He sounds a lot like the English Squidward.
I think I've said that because I've watched Japanese SpongeBob, and like Japanese SpongeBob kind of does SpongeBob okay.
Yeah,
but the
I agree with
Squidward has like the kind of nasally affectation.
You gotta do it. I've heard Japanese SpongeBob, and I think I agree with him. It's funny how much kids actually watch that. Your kids, you see SpongeBob merch and stuff. Like, it's not SpongeBob Goodzu, I didn't think it'd be such a thing, but he's around. He's around.
I like how they translated Squidward's name.
Well, how'd they do that?
It's Ikuardo.
Ikuardo. See, that's the shit I'm into.
Right. So
it's Splatoon shit.
But like they literally just changed Squid into Ika and then transliterated it.
Ikuardo.
Like, what the fuck?
It's so good. I stand that. I think that's exactly how it should be. Spongy Babu is really his own identity. It just sounds so different in Japanese.
There was I don't know how true this is, but my Japanese high school teacher, we were talking about McDonald's, and then apparently when I was in high school, there was this campaign a couple years before that even, where like McDonald's was doing the Happy Meal toy, and they like ran out of toys, and it became like an actual thing where like kids were crying and people were like getting to the manager in Japan.
Oh no!
And I was trying to wrap my head around that.
That's whack. That's just whack.
Funnel cake.
We're pretty far.
Talking about fair food. Minnesota has the biggest state fair in the country.
Oh really? They like going big. We got them all of America too.
At French camp, we always had some contingent West African counselors. And there are grounds you talk about rich countries. One thing that surprised me is the anime fandom is real. Yeah, France are fucking weebs.
Oh my god.
The French are weebs. Actually, the biggest arcade scene outside of Japan, I believe, is in France.
Wow.
And that includes the STG community too.
Wow.
It's even bigger than America, I think. Stunfest, which is it's a shmup convention.
Oh, cool.
Where they have like Japanese Superplays and American Superplays and stuff. It's held in France, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow. Yeah, I am aware of the France nerd culture. I've been doing a lot of my interest in like, what languages I want to learn next in terms of like, who can I talk to about my stuff? Because I always bond with people wherever I am over like my stuff. It's a big part of why I ever wanted to come to Japan is meet more people who like the stuff that I like. But I've been realizing just how many French and Spanish speakers enjoy stuff because so much is put into those languages. Hindi, I think, is similar. Just what I didn't realize is, all these Hindi-speaking countries have SpongeBob because of India has Hindi SpongeBob, and then it's the same thing with French and Spanish. I was talking to, because you didn't go to the party, I didn't go to the drinking part after the party. I was talking to the Sado Jet Marcia, you would have met him, the Sado Jet guy from Puerto Rico, and he was telling me about how all of South America, except for like Brazil and a couple smaller places, speak Spanish, and they have a pretty similar popular culture. And I was like, oh my god, that's insane. Like, I love popular culture, and considering...
It explains so much about their meme community.
I know, I've heard more and more about it lately, but I didn't know much about it before.
The more I learn about other cultures' meme communities, the more I'm like, America's meme community is so lame.
I love the Mexican anime culture that I've bumped up in. So there's been a lot of it on English-speaking Twitter lately.
I have to say that, like, Chinese memes and, like, Korean memes, because they're in such desperate work conditions, they're also the funniest memes.
Oh my god.
It's really a case of, like, dystopia breeds comedy. Like, just the darkest comedy.
And also, the control of freedom of speech in China, too, sounds like it would add quite something.
Yeah, no, France is really big into Japanese culture.
Wow.
A lot of manga get translated over into France and published in France.
I had a vague sense of this.
Actually, so people who are in the shmup community probably no one in chat. But
No, yeah.
So some of the earliest super players, Western super players, like Prometheus, who was, he wrote one of the English guides that really like kind of broke down shmups for people in the early 2000s. It's called Full Extent of the Jam. It's a great read.
Cool.
But he played Dononpachi. He's French. I think Jamers is French too, and Jamers is like the Western super player in my mind.
Whoa.
Like he's probably the most well played out of everyone, and he's
Wow.
really good. Actually I think he's held a couple world records. I don't think he holds them anymore, but wait,
Damn.
what? They actually give you? Wait, do they give you bonuses based on how many you hold?
Oh wait, what?
Hold on, no,
Like
like
low and high price?
no. If you like, if you still hover over them,
Uh-huh.
MP recovery rate plus. Like,
Oh,
Grace
not
effect.
a financial benefit.
Yeah.
Grace effect plus. Oh my god, you have to balance it. Well, I'm not losing my...
noticed that.
Legit, that's actually a wicked cool system. There's a lot of good balance in this game where you have to kind of weigh two different things to keep
That
it
is really
interesting. It makes it feel replayable indeed.
Every bookstore I went to had a big manga section. There's a local game shop that had a lot of old US games.
I love local game shops and stuff.
My weeb kids in France got me to watch Yuri on Ice.
Yes, you told me that. Damn. Wow.
They're really crazy in France. Actually, it's kind of funny because one of my best friends in college. I can have multiple best friends.
Yeah.
I can be greedy
I know
as
the
a
feeling.
treat.
I know the feeling.
But she, I think her first non-native language, secondary language, was French, and then she transferred into the Japanese department. And she was like, yeah, this is a big thing. And I was talking about shmups, and I was like, they have a big French community about arcades and stuff. And she's like, yeah, I know. And she went off about the manga industry, and I had no idea about the manga industry. So yeah.
That's so cool. I didn't realize I have no fucking money. I only sold like half of my gems because like I noticed I have the buffs and stuff. I have no goddamn money.
Maybe you should buy the permanent buffs before you get the.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I played a lot of games to not be using any of these like boss things. Although I did beat that last boss without any consumables.
Touhou's very weird because it's one of the few
These
series
are too
I think.
expensive.
Yeah, I know, right? A lot of
I just gotta
shmups.
save.
A lot of shmups are designed to clear with you using bombs and losing lives. And Touhou is one of the few games that's like usually balanced around the expectation that you can no miss no bomb the entire game.
Wow. Huh. What do you think that changes for the game?
It usually just makes it like
Harder?
it's more like a puzzle.
Oh, a puzzle.
Like it'll like sometimes Touhou does do this, and it's usually like pretty egregious when it does do this because of RNG. But sometimes it'll just like throw random bullshit at you, and you're like, I can't side dodge that.
Oh gosh.
Or it'll just wall you. But usually it means that there's like all patterns.
Stun knife.
There was stun knife with electric shock. That's so cool.
I will. Whoops. Still working on the controls.
But usually it means that like the Danmaku are usually more like puzzles.
Cool.
Which is really interesting. A lot of Danmaku. Yeah, I think I'm fairly confident in saying that a lot of Danmaku are a lot like gimmicks or puzzles rather than like just straight dodging ability. Competitive Super Mario Kart community.
She loves Super Mario Kart.
Oh my god. I'm so bad at Mario Kart. If you guys played me, I'd get 12th place
It's
every time.
pretty well balanced.
Even against the PCs,
Yeah.
the CPU,
It
I
has
would.
to be pretty balanced. That's the cool thing about the items. It's like I think it benefits weaker players and punishes strong players. Look how close I am to leveling up.
You were so close.
I gotta go do that. Who's gonna let me do it? Once you do this, I'm gonna stop. It's almost
Yeah.
noon now. I am satisfied. I am more than satisfied.
That's great.
Look how badass this looks. And my belly is full. These games are so good. They're just literally filling. I wonder if I get less EXP now. I wonder if it's balanced such that I get less EXP for weaker enemies now. Ooh, that was
There we
satisfying.
go. The Thunder Knife.
Yep, the last one, Thunder Knife. Alright, I don't exactly know what level ups do, but hang with my girlfriend.
If you, and that's not your girlfriend. You beat up your girlfriend in the first boss.
That's right. I forgot I'm an abuser. I'm an abuser and a cheater. It's two things. Can't always keep it straight.
Well, yeah. Let's check your stats. Let's see. What's it like?
Yeah, how ripped am I? Oh, my attack has gone
Your
up.
attack went up by like 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points. It's 3.6 defense. Wow.
Your defense went up by like 3.
My time has not gone up. HP max is probably still 100. It's probably the same. Time is still 100. Those permanent upgrades are expensive. That's a good sign, though. My one thing with the Yohane game, the Love Live game, is the shop is getting kind of boring to me now, because, like, it's such a good, well-designed system, but it is the most, like, it's Spartan. Like, it's just, like, HP healer, MP healer, status healers, and then, like, attack up, defense down. Or attack up, defense up. Like, there's nothing more. Like, there's a great crafting system, but there's nothing to use your money on. There's no reason to save if you're getting skilled. There's nothing to use your money on.
Yeah.
I think it's always fun to have. Aria of Sorrow, Castlevania, has some ridiculous stuff to spend your money on if you're, like, really good at the game.
That's very interesting. You've only cleared 32% of the map.
Yeah, it's a very
great.
short game. I mean, I've heard there's only, like, maybe 3 more normal worlds and then the final world. It's like a 5-hour game.
5-hour game.
It's really condensed, which, like, I'm full. Like, every single room presents something new. This is why I love short games. It is hard to hear short games get crapped on by the gaming community at large, because short games are the tits. Like, you play a game like this for like 50 minutes and you're full. You can go back to your life. You can have other hobbies. I love it.
I have to say, like, I'm not a game designer, but as a writer, short stories are so much harder to write than they're so much harder to write than like flash fiction or a novel.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
That makes sense.
they have their unique challenges, but I still think the short story really, really difficult.
That makes sense.
And it's the only one people usually check in academia, because that's all the semester allows for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or people have time to read during submission season.
You'll be doing a thesis probably in grad school. Big
yeah.
thesis story.
We love that short game. We love short games here.
Yes.
Short game's good.
We have only voted for short games so far in the book club that Robbie and Siobhan run. We did Pikmin, which is like 6 hours once you know it.
Really?
The first one is very short. Then we did Drill Dozer, which is a niche old GBA game that Game Freak who makes Pokemon made. Yeah. They wanted to make like an arcadey, like puzzly, actiony, side-scrolling game that was really short. And then we voted for Gato Roboto, which is like a 4-hour simplistic Metroidvania.
This does remind me of something very weird. Because usually when I think of a game, I'm like, a good game will keep me occupied for like literally hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
When I think about that though, but like shmups, you can do a run in like 30 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
Which is very, very weird, but like it takes so much time because you got to practice it if you want to clear it the right way.
And if they have the ability to keep you interested that long, that's pretty cool. That's why I've been frustrated with Splatoon's new roguelike, because it could have been such a long-term thing. Like, if it was balanced better, if it was more interesting, it could have been such a long-term game. And it hasn't existed long enough for me to see, but again, it could have such a long life if it were better.
But Normie Perfume is still the best named item.
So one of the most interesting things the game has is there's a depression status condition, because the Chunibyo is she has so many mental health problems, and she is so shut off to the world. The only enemy that inflicts it is a school of fish. It's a school of fish all together, and if you get hit by one of the sardines, she can get depressed, and then she's no longer able to use her main ability, which is summoning her friends. So she forgets that she has her friends, and if you use them, she says like, nobody's gonna come. I'm such a loser. It's just like me to fuck this up. And the only cure is Normie Perfume.
It's so weird because like the Japanese word, the Niaju. My kids use it all the time.
Wait, which one?
Niaju. Niaju. It's short for like real.
Yes,
Niaru.
I thought it was Ryaru. It's Ryaju. I just wrote this down last week. It was one of those things on G-Show that's marked uncommon, so I didn't know if it was actually used.
It's used. My
They
students use it all the time.
Ryaju?
Well, because I show them like pictures or like videos and stuff from my high school days, and they're like, and they're like couples in them because they're high school kids. Yeah, and they're like, Ryaju. And they're like fucking die normies.
Oh my god, that's so good.
They're really like that. I'm like, oh my god, this generation. But obviously, I hope they're memeing. But
that's the thing. My friend has a little brother who just went through high school during COVID, and he's like, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. Like, it's just, yeah, hanging out is so different. Everybody's online now, which I never could have predicted.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we're just about done.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. Thank
so
you
fun.
for talking a mile a minute the entire time. This is so fun. We got to do this again.
Talk, yeah.
I know. There's
We
just so much to
see
talk
the rest
about.
of the bosses. I gotta nerd out about the other.
I think I can officially put this down for the week. And if I start getting my wrists like shaking in a couple hours, I'll play Jack Bros. It's so fucking fun. But I'm gonna play the other half of it live. Let's do it next week if we can. If you're cool driving down, that'd be so nice.
You gotta give me your address.
I will, and I'll give you pancakes.
I gotta type it into my GPS and
Yeah.
be guided by the AI overlords.
Ugh, yeah. Like there'll be warm pancakes waiting for you. I'll just show up at like 8.
Yay. Oh, I gotta wake up that early.
Yeah. Yeah, Melovania.
God damn it, Mel.
Mm-hmm. We got the dash
Oh, we got some. If we're trying to keep it less than 15 hours, but clearly leaning towards even shorter.
Yes, we're doing like a third of that. Army of Sorrow would be low-key long if we all take like 10 hours to play it.
Really?
Yeah. Because we've only done like 6-hour games.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty whack.
That's crazy. Because, like, I'm so used to, like, LP-style content, where, like, they're just 50-something episodes of one game.
I tried Let's Plays. I did a few on my old channel, but I have no interest in doing them anymore. Streaming has done everything I liked about Let's Plays. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of goddamn effort to create.
Yeah, but...
Streams are free. Streams are so easy. I love VODs. People watch my VODs. It's weird. We'll have these conversations like nobody's gonna watch it, and then people watch it, and it's like crap.
Shit. Don't cancel me.
Yeah, Aria. I have a replay. I have a couple of replays going. I have at least one replay going right now that I should finish for the club.
I need to clear Futari.
Oh yeah.
I'd really like to do that, but I'm not going to clear Futari by the time you guys see me again.
Oh.
It's gonna take maybe 2 weeks, I think. She's so fucking cool. Because I'm starting to, she is very cool. She's here. I'll show you what she looks like. Actually,
Yes.
she looks a lot cooler in that rendition than she actually is.
Well, she's on the cover, so it's pretty cool.
I'll show you her girlfriends too.
Oh my gosh, your long career, Vanessa. She's been a YouTuber for ages. Oh my gosh, so fluffy. That's her girlfriend?
No. That's her. Hold on, let's see.
No, this isn't Sakuya.
No.
Oh, her. Oh, she has purple hair.
Where's her actual art? Touhou is so
fan driven.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks y'all for coming.
Like, yeah, she's on Aki's Untouched score. You see, this is what she actually looks like.
Blurple.
She is. So, I mean, she's pretty similar.
Similar.
Let me try and find her girlfriend is like Kosuzu. They're not actually girlfriends, but they're basically girlfriends.
Such is life.
This is her girlfriend.
Oh
She
my
runs a
gosh.
bookstore.
So little.
I know, right?
Oh, she's a dweeb.
She is. She runs a bookstore.
Instead of using culturally loaded words like otaku and weeb, we're just gonna start calling everybody dweebs. Dweeb culture.
Stop being a nerd.
I call people nerds and dweebs. I have so many more animations to appreciate now.
Me
You
too.
can do a low knife jump.
Can you?
Yeah, pretty low. Pretty low.
I just like how they bounce out of her skirt.
I know.
Okay, wait. What are all the special moves you have, John?
Let's see, we got Chainsaw. We have Stun Knife. Use the friggin' shop call.
Yeah.
We have Chainsaw.
Okay.
It better be big damage. Oh, you know what?
It's continuous.
Yes, that probably eats up bosses pretty good.
If they're not fast moving.
Yeah, if they're
like
not
Marisa.
fucking Marisa. Yeah, I've got Stun Knife. Oh, it's not
You
working.
have slide.
Slide, yes, we have slide. So all the upgrades we got were knife related. We have the knife slide and the knife jump.
she's got a knife
She's got a theme.
motif going on.
I get very attached to my Metroidvania.
She attacks by shooting knives in the games.
I can tell. I get very attached to my Metroidvania Pro tag, so she's going to be very dear to me now. Alright, I guess we gotta cut it off. My belly is full.
Yeah.
Alright. See y'all next week. I guess we're gonna try. If something comes up, I'll change it. But let's plan on same place, same time, but Saturday next week. If you can do it. If you don't have the time.
I'll try it. Yeah. Well, we'll If I'm super wasted on Friday night, I'll text you and be like, oh my god,
That's fine. We'll put on a movie if that happens. I'll play other games.
You treat them like a substitute
Yeah.
teacher.
We'll put on a movie. I'll think of a really good movie to put on.
Yeah.
It'll probably be Yohane. I'm gonna finish up my replay probably.
Good.
I may finish it today.
Feels like you're putting good content out there also in the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was saying it was super fun being on.
Yes, thank you for
Actually talking instead of like typing out, like cutting myself while I'm like trying to cut onions while I'm watching your stream. I've switched from like other like just long form content to just putting on your stream and I'm like, okay, time to cook.
Yay! That's fun. I like to make something fun for people. Alright, I'm bushed. I might need a nap. It's been night after night after night. Oh my god.
Get some rest.
I just did not sleep enough.
Do you still have classes?
Yeah, they're pretty much the goodbye classes.
Yeah, I know.
Well, tomorrow's gonna be fun. I lost my favorite school. I've cried many times. But I kept the other school that I like, and it is getting better and better and better and better and better. And I've been really happy these last couple days, like settling in, like, oh wow, my one school where people stay. Because some of my 6th graders from the school I lost are gonna come, which is a nice continuation in a way. Hunter took my favorite school. He's gonna have the best fucking. I'm gonna cry. He's gonna have the best fucking JTE in the world. That man was such a good friend. He was so easy to talk to about shit. Oh my god. We were just like kind of shit on Japan and America together. It was like our time hanging out doing fuck all was so essential to my like adjustment into Japan. He's so good with his ALTs. He's just a good friend.
That's great.
Hunter better keep speaking Japanese. Hunter better keep speaking Japanese with them because they do not speak enough English at that school.
Yeah.
If you're listening, Hunter.
If you're still there, Hunter.
Strangle the microphone.
I don't think he's there anymore.
No, it's very, very small numbers. Hunter's like shaking. Cutting his onions.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we gotta stop it eventually. So see you everybody.